I be diving in the shit and make the pussy leak. Trapnights at the crib like my nigga Reap.
Elon Musk wanna start planting chips in humans. And my reaction to that is, I'm getting out of here.
How you feel about that? You feel me? Well, that shit basically, from what I was reading, that shit is on some to help do medical studies on people who paralyzed, like spinal cord issues.
That's what they want you to think.
I mean, shit, if they ain't targeting nobody else, I mean, I don't know, bro. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna live in a bombshell or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then.
Dig a whole hole, yeah.
All right, then.
You feel me?
You can have fun with that, bro.
So would you get it?
What, a brain chip?
Yeah.
Depending on what it do. Like, what it do? Like, do I got like a special ability or some shit? If I could like think faster, hell yeah, sign me up. If my shit can run like a computer, hell yeah, sign me up. Like, why not? You sleep. You tripping. you actually tripping.
I don't know, bro. I just don't want to, you feel me? Like I'm asleep and then I just jump right up. Like I can't even control my body.
I mean, shit. Yeah. But you got other shit to worry about, bro.
K, what you think, dog?
Oh man, shit. That's a good question. Shit, bro. I'm not, first and foremost, I'm not having nobody put nothing inside me. Pause. But, yeah, I mean, to each his own, you know. Some people feel like, you know, they might, you know, I mean, like I said, it's still in this early development, so we still see where he's trying to go with it. As far as like, I heard you say the paraplegic thing. That kind of makes sense. You know what I mean? That definitely kind of makes sense.
That should be a game changer.
But like, as you also said too, that's what they want you to think. You get what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's just all over the place. So I just would put it in.
Cause think about the COVID.
Yeah.
The vaccine.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
You feel me? Like it was a whole lot of talk. You know, the vaccine is not what it is. You feel me? The United States putting something into you and that you don't know.
I mean, you know, we was off camera talking about it, but you know, I mean, they've been doing that since Tuskegee.
Yeah.
So, you know, we don't really want to get too in depth with it. You kind of already know where they at with it. It's just as far as, you know, you wanting to go under the needle, and then, you know, just
that's what I'm saying.
The mandates and stuff, and
they pushing motherfuckers onto that.
You know, they kind of bullying you now to take it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I don't know. I come from a different kind of space to whereas, you know, I've been kind of living off the grid already. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, you know, it's just, it is what it is. You know, you just got to try to find your space. You know, in the middle, you know, of, I like to call their world and your world, you know, and just where you at with it, and also just try to stay in the middle.
Also be educated.
Definitely, but you know, that goes with being educated in all things. You know, I feel like if you're educated.
It's just a lot, you know, everybody not really educated on what's going on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie.
It's just like, okay, people be like, oh yeah, you gotta take it in order to do this, to do that. And people like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go take that.
Yeah, you know, not really doing your research, but you gotta understand, you know, I mean, my outlook be totally different on certain things, but as far as like with that, we do live in a kind of like, you know, a kind of sheep world, sheep society, to whereas, you know, where the masses are controlled by couple of people.
Oh, big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
You know that.
So as far as like with, you know, the vaccine and stuff like that, we could be here all day on, and I hate to say conspiracy theories anymore because all the conspiracy theories kind of came true. So you can't even call nothing a conspiracy theory anymore. But as far as like with that, dude, I do feel like, you know, I'm looking the camera when I say that. It's a kind of agenda behind it, you know. It's kind of deeper than just COVID at this point, you know, because at first it was just one shot. Now the boosters is coming out like Jordans. You know what I'm saying?
This
Every
shit
other day it's
crazy.
a different variant. Every other day it's a, and then
Something
my whole
crazy,
thing is
yeah.
like, you want me to get under it, but is it really stopping anything?
Yeah.
Not really.
You get what I'm saying? Is it really stop? If another variant could kind of come out and I got to go back under the needle again and under the needle again and under the needle again.
Or there's a possibility this shit
So,
might get shut down.
common sense would just tell me what's really going on here.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And, like I say, I've been living off the grid for a minute, and on the grid, so I'd rather take some ginger anyway.
That's what I'm saying. My thing with this
like
shit is,
anyway.
They ain't tell you
to
they ain't tell you to go exercise or eat
yeah,
healthy.
exactly. You know
They
what I
tell
mean?
you
So
to
if
straight
wanna
go take the
it down,
vaccine.
It's and then we could kind of go into like big pharma and their medical. I guess you would want to say Western medicine is what it's called, and big pharma, and then the business behind it. And you gotta understand I don't want to go too deep on the podcast, but they definitely not into
talk your shit.
They definitely not into curing.
Mm.
You know
You
what I'm
seen
saying?
you seen the shit on Hulu? The show Dope Sick?
Yeah, I'm on all of
Yeah,
that.
boy, that
you know what I'm
shit
saying?
lit.
Like you gotta understand, I come from the if you want to say the Sabi kind of way of living.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm never was big on like, Western medicine and you know what I mean? Everything they try to, the big pharma and the pills and because they not into really curing you. They into getting you hooked because it's a business
Straight
at the
up.
end of the day. You know what I'm
Straight
saying?
up.
Yo, it's a business at the end of the day. They really not trying to cure you. They trying to just get you hooked. And once they got you hooked, now what's going on? Now you on some big insurance plan and woo, woo, woo. And, you're in the system. So at the end of the day, my whole outlook on it is like, it's really not stopping anything. And, I don't want to make this a whole kind of COVID show and a vax show. We just, just right here talking and you know what I mean? But that's definitely my thoughts behind the big shot right now, what's going on and how we living in the era we're in right now. I'm gonna flip it on you. Would y'all do it or have y'all? Well, matter of fact, that's y'all personal. But since y'all asked me, would y'all
I ain't gonna
do it?
lie, I almost got that shit when I had went to the Raiders game.
Yeah,
Raiders was playing the Dolphins.
Cause you needed it to go.
You needed to get in the
See,
stadium.
that's the type of shit. Like, nah,
Bruh, if you seen how long that fucking line was,
Yeah.
bruh, the people wasn't even finna get in the game. Like, the line was damn near a 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
So them people just taking that shit, I guess, for the next game. But Raiders fans, they so die hard, they getting in there.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. Like, I see that. It's like now they mandating it, and that's definitely never been the American way.
Man, they giving out shit. They giving away free pizza if you take the
that's
shot.
never been the American way to mandate something.
Check
it's
bonuses.
always been
That's some real crazy shit, though.
But, like, that's why I go back to what we were saying before, like conspiracy theories and no more conspiracy theories, everything that we was coming up. Because not for nothing, if you're, like I say, I've been kind of off the grid for a minute. And like, I've always been into like, reading and stuff like that. They've been talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All my old head rosters and stuff like that. They've been talking about this time right now that we going to be in, Mark of the Beast and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Anything you can kind of like think of what's going on right now. You know what I mean? Even with like them storming the Capitol and you get what I'm trying to say? Like they've been talking about it and it's right here coming for us to witness. You know what I'm saying? So, it's some crazy times right now. I just kind of like, I'm real big on like just observing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of, even with the back to the shot, I'm going to sit back and observe first. And I should at least have the, you know what I'm saying? If you want to say the freedom to do that.
Yeah.
To just at least observe first.
Yeah,
like, how you going to tell me I got to take this now and then I
need the
can't
last
do this
batch.
and I can't. Now it gets a little tricky because, I've been holistically all right out here, my brother.
Yeah.
Not for nothing. I'm Jamaican.
I go ride my bike.
Ginger tea and lime cure anything.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
Take some ginger.
I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on. You broke your leg, I'll go drink some ginger tea. You know, that's not to make, light of it, but it's always been that. For me, it's never been a go to the doctor or, you know what I'm saying? And,
Facts.
like I said, I don't want to be too anti this because there are amazing things in the medical world that, you know what I mean, was talking like, like liver transplants and heart transplants, you know what I mean, where have actually saved people's lives to whereas I don't want to bang on it like to whereas it's not needed. But as far as with that right here and this shot thing, it's definitely got to be more.
That's a half-court shot.
Yeah, I need, not to say I would ever do it, but nah, we need more research, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely need more research behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And just to answer your question, nah, no money amount, no nothing to get me to take it. You know what I mean? And then
damn, so
if
you
I gotta
can't
live off the grid, that's just what I gotta do.
I just finna say, like, damn, it's getting more and more like crazy to even go to events and shit like that without getting that shit.
Well, not for nothing, and just to kind of use what they created against them, like shit. It's the internet world.
Yeah.
Nigga don't gotta leave his crib no more.
True that.
If you really don't want to.
True that.
You feel what I'm trying to say? That what's they creating now or what's being created? Cause as far as like with the jits and shit, the metaverse.
Yeah.
They've been in the metaverse with like the Fortnite and all of that. So like, and I'm hearing like that's where they going with it. That's gonna be the new world. So it's almost like your presence online is gonna be more important than your presence in the real world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, online real estate, niggas buying property online and shit like that right now. Like it's
I don't even want to think about it, bro. I'll think about buying some property when that shit was $2,500.
Man, I seen some shit. If you buy a house next to Snoop right now, nigga, your Bitcoin or your Ethereum or some shit through the roof or something like just by owning a property next to Snoop on in the metaverse world right now. So,
trust me, because it's a lot of like big companies buying.
Yeah, so it's
and they
almost
buying in
like
main areas too.
It's almost like, whoa, you trying to force me to take the vaccine, but y'all niggas is about to live on the internet.
Yep, true that. I feel like that the Travis Scott thing is kind of like an eye opener. You feel me? Like, why go to a concert or send my child to a concert? You feel me? And risk an incident like that happening when they could do virtual concerts in the metaverse.
They've been on. He did one already, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, like 200 million views.
Him and
crazy.
Who's the other girl? Aria Grande.
Yeah, on Fortnite.
Yeah, they did it on Fortnite already. You know what I mean? So it's like,
And you could probably reach, instead of having 50,000, 100,000, you could do 3 million.
Not for nothing, and this is
10 million.
And I'm going to look into the camera when I say this. This is to all my old heads. You know what I mean? That's where it's going.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
What I'm saying? It's going, everything is going into the metaverse. You know what I mean? Everything is going, so you just can't be stagnant. You can't be out here on some, back in the day, like on some like, nah, fuck technology. Or, like a lot of my parents is like, man, I'm not no computer nigga. Nigga, you better be a computer nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you wish you would invest in the internet?
Even if that's not your thing or, because me, not for nothing, for me it's spirituality over everything. You know what I'm saying? And nothing of the, if you want to say the conventional world, I kind of let rule me or dictate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As much as I need this iPhone, if I lose it, you know what I'm saying?
Just whatever.
Emotionally, I'm not affected or I shouldn't be affected. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always been like that for me. So it's 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
I always say, be up on it, but don't let it control you. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely have to be up on it because that's where the world is going right now.
Really?
And how they creating it and, you know what I mean, how they setting it up, you definitely got to be online.
Bruh.
In some form, shape, fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like even, my mom to this day don't even want to make a Facebook. And I'm trying to tell her like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Mom is like,
we here.
There's no more fighting it. It's no more fighting it. You know what I mean?
It ain't even called Facebook no more.
It's metaverse. Yeah, it's meta world or whatever. So, yeah, man, it's like, it's not to say weird because I don't want to call it weird. It's just times are changing.
It's convenient.
And and then how you approach change. And this, I'm gonna look straight into the camera too for my old heads. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to make this an old head young nigga shit, but it's like,
it's what it is.
You
like,
gotta jump right into change.
The kids right now, they born into Roblox and Fortnite.
Everything.
So they born into, you feel me, already. That's all they know.
How to approach change.
They want new skins for their Fortnite, for their avatar.
The metaverse. They've been in it. They've been in it. They've been banging you for some real money to go buy some internet shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They've been banging, you know what I mean? Flipping they shit over to
I know mama's
cryptocurrency or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've been on it. But like I just say, like as far as like with change, the best way to deal with it is just approach it, join it. Join the dance.
Low key,
you know what I'm saying?
it's
like,
benefiting.
don't fight it.
It's benefiting us because like one of the metaverses is called the Decentraland. So basically, the whole community own it.
Yeah.
Like can't nobody make a move just on some regulated shit like, oh, we own the company.
Yeah.
Nah, the whole community got to vote on this, and if the majority don't vote on this, then can't nothing happen.
Back to what I was saying. 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because to further what you were saying, like with the blockchain, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing all type of amazing shit that could come from that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like, smart contracts.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas you got, like, say me and you go into business and we make a smart contract on the blockchain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it ain't never changing.
Nothing extra.
Because usually in business, what happened? You know what I'm saying?
Some
feelings and shit. Nigga fall out over like feelings. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like with the blockchain and the technology they got behind that, like I'm seeing the amazing thing. That's why I'm saying 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Like because as much as you want to fight it, and it's some amazing things as far as like as far as like, and then we could go even to like with the Bitcoin and the Ethereum and the how the money going into that space, and it's because they say, all right, because you know what I mean. But fuck it, we here. But, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Keep talking your shit.
Yeah.
Oh, start the show. All right.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, run it.
Yo, Billy, live with another. DJ Killa K, live with another. Brand new live house. Live with another. Yo, we gonna do it for the high vibers. Live with another. Yo, live with another. Yeah, we in the club with this. Live with another.
Welcome to another day in the trap. You not locked in with your boy Reed.
It's your boy Fly Stone Motive. Well, all right.
Man, before we get started, I want to wish Trapnights happy 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Clap it up for that, man.
Yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's an accomplishment, achievement. So yeah, clap it up for that, bro.
Man, listen, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears behind this shit. But let me not go too deep into that, but we got a legend in the building right now, man.
Oh, man, that's how you gonna start it?
Street Connects, SNDS.
Yeah.
You feel me? SNDS.
Yeah.
Finest. Live House Royalty.
Yeah.
You feel me? The big man. The Grab a Leaf. The Grab a Leaf run, man. We got Big Killa K in the building, man.
Oh, man. Appreciate y'all having me, man. What's going on, Reek? What's going on, Motive? What's happening, man?
Yeah. We here doing kicking good shit.
First off, thanks for that intro, man. You know what I'm saying? Legend, that's kind of big, but, I take it. I'm still living though. So just add the living to it. Sometimes they want to write y'all. Yeah. But I take it though. Appreciate that, man.
You feel me? Like people got from like 10 years now, people should go back to this podcast and be able to attach your whole face on somewhere. Find someone on their body to attach your face.
Because if you're not, if you're not trying to impact people like that, in that, that way, then what you doing it for? You know what I'm saying? What you doing it for? Like, you might as well just stay in your house.
Bro, you the first DJ to ever come on Trapnights.
Shit,
so we got a lot to talk about.
Hey man, I'm here for all of that, and I've been through it as far as like with the DJ shit, so I'm a proud representative of it. So let's talk about it. What y'all need to know. I'm here for all of that. And one more time, thank you for having me. And since I'm the first, that's what's up, bro.
The first.
Legendary. Add that to the first one. So when y'all blow up, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
We got
down.
plans for this shit, bro. We got plans.
Yeah, I was down. But nah, Rick, you know you my brother outside of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We've been, locked in on some other shit. So I had to come fuck with you.
I gotta tell a quick Killa K story.
Go ahead.
So, one day, I was, working at the cool. Killa K thought I was the owner. You feel what I'm saying? But I worked there. I never knew who Killa. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never knew who Killa K was. I never knew what Killa K looked like. All I know is every time I listened to a mixtape, I heard DJ Killa K.
That's a fact.
You feel me? Like, I didn't know what this dude looked like, and he walked in, and I on my good customer service shit, I approached him, and me and him just got to talking, and he was telling me, "Oh, I'm Bird DJ." So in my head, I'm like, okay. It's another DJ I know. He goes by the name DJ Teflon.
Yeah.
I knew DJ Teflon was a part of Live House, but once Killa K said, "I'm Bird DJ," and I looked and I was like, yeah, this is an important nigga here. You feel what I'm saying? Like, very important.
Yeah.
So I had to lock in automatically. Like that was mandatory. I had to lock in.
Yeah.
And literally, like, this is on a Sunday. I met Killa K on a Sunday. I went to support him. This is the first nigga that ever had me in Foxy Lady.
Yeah.
I've never been in Foxy Lady ever in my life.
That's the
Literally the next day, I'm chilling with K in the club, and he showed me nothing but love, great hospitality, forever. And like, I always pull up on this man, no matter what. I'm always there.
Yeah, that's just me though. You know what I'm saying? We had never met before, but yeah, that's just me though. With anybody who I get, genuine energy from, because even from the first little meeting, it was genuine energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big on that. I pick up on that. You know what I mean? I see people in colors. You know what I'm saying? So I'm big on like energy, and it was genuine from the jump. So yeah, pull up on me, man. Foxy Lady. We in here.
We got motive? Nah, motive, man.
I gotta come with dinero.
Yes. Hey, they got a babysitting service.
Yeah, you feel me?
My man, bro, I just wanted to know, how did you end up with the name Killa K?
Shit. All right, well, shit. It wasn't too crazy. My first name is Kariga. Spell it Karega. You know what I'm saying? And it's an African name, East African. If I'm not mistaken, it's from the Kikuyu tribe out of Kenya. If I'm not mistaken, it means rebel. You know what I mean? So Kariga, Karega, and then I was sitting around, smoking one day, and I need a DJ name. You know what I'm saying? First, I was trying to be all superhero with it, and you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, what do I really want to do to it? I was like, man, I want to kill it. And Killa K. And then that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I've heard the name before and, in other realms, but for me, I was just like, that was just perfect for me. You know what I mean? And I just took the K off my first name, Kariga, what I want to do to the game, and then it's been that ever since.
All right. So we're going to take a walk down memory lane. So, K, take us back to that first time, being in the basement with your dad, listening to that good reggae music back then. I know he was playing a little bit of Barris Hammond, Dennis Brown, Garney Silk,
Take me back,
Lieutenant Stitchy, Freddie McGregor,
take me back.
You feel me? Frankie Paul.
Yeah, okay.
So take us back. Like where it started.
Where it started at? Okay, I'm gonna take it at. So okay, my love for music. All right, cause my mom and my dad was separated from maybe when I was maybe 5 years old. You know what I mean? But when I say separated, not separated in the sense I ain't know my dad. You know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? We just lived in different cities. So I always had, I guess my passion for music first would have come from my mom. You know what I mean? Because cleaning up the house, she was a big Whitney Houston fan, and you know what I mean? And then, of course, we Jamaican, so I was getting all the, hers was Tanya Stevens.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was her little vibe, so I was on Tanya Stevens, Whitney Houston, Anita Baker, shit like that, you know what I mean? And then, as I got older or whatever, I kind of discovered hip hop kind of like on my own. You know what I mean? Because my mom wasn't really into it, but she was just always a supporter. So like, I think my first kind of hip hop, if you'd want to say like, experience was my mom had records. Like she used to, have a couple of records, and for some reason she had a Kumo D record out of nowhere. And I remember like yesterday it was I think it was like I Go to Work or something. It's like Kumo D, I Go to Work. On the cover it had like, I don't know, maybe like rulers. I don't know, it was like a crazy cover and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on, and then, she had her collection, but she let me keep the Kumo D. So that was my first little, you know what I'm saying? So Kumo D, and then, growing up or whatever, and then I got all the way into it. I learned about other artists, and, hip hop was my shit, but she was always a supporter. So I remember it, like yesterday, it was a Snoop album. She brought it home one day. You know what I'm saying? Like just on some like, cause this is when, you couldn't listen to hip hop music with cuss words or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for my mom to bring me the Snoop album with the
parental
advisory, you know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Yeah. So I was like, oh shit, my mom was with it and whatever. So I was always a hip hop kid from the jump, or a music kid. Back to what you were saying, I did actually, middle school, I went to go live with my dad. You know what I'm saying? Cause as a single mom raising boys, they all go through the point to where they feel like you get to a point to where as young man and they can't really kind of
control.
Exactly, and if you don't have a father to kind of go, they just take the weight on it, and you know what I mean? But really and truly, they be looking for that masculine kind of, but fortunate for me, my mom and my dad still had a good relationship, so she was like, fuck this, you gonna live with your dad. You know what I mean? You feel like you could buck and you big enough to do this.
Yeah.
You're a man now. So boom, I went to go live with my dad. And that's so crazy that you said that. Every morning before he, went to go do what he do, or every morning before he used to go out to work, he would crank up the ginger tea on the pot, you know what I'm saying? Do his little herbals, go down in the basement, and then crank up the big system. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm Jamaican, back to it. And, all our fathers, and that's what it was. They had a big system, the big speakers, the big, you know what I mean? And just crank it up and just play all in, like, you know what I mean? It was Barrington Levy. It was all the greats. Of course, it was Bob, you know what I'm saying? It was Garnett Silk. It was, and he used to do that every day. And I used to just hear that coming from the basement, you know what I'm saying? Coming from the basement. So I guess subconsciously, that's where the DJ thing kind of came from. You know what I mean? As far as like when I was a shorty, and then, I don't know if you want me to fast forward but that's where it kind of came from as a shorty.
So
the two aspects of my mom and my dad.
So when did Killa K touch his first turntable?
Okay, so the DJ shit came later. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like I was one of these prodigies. I was, you know what I'm saying, had a turntable from I was 3, and you know what I mean? The DJ shit came for me as kind of like real life experience, you know what I'm saying? Because coming up, I always had a love for passion and a passion for music, but being a DJ or, you know what I mean, I didn't see it like you could kind of do it. Like I felt like you kind of like had to be taught from a jit, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but I always had a passion for music. So boom, coming up, I was really into sports. I thought I was going to the NBA. I played a lot of basketball, and that's what my whole thing was. Of course, the music, but basketball. So coming up, I had a basketball dream. So, I'm coming up through high school and shit. I'm thinking it's NBA. Boom, get to like 9th grade, nigga, I ain't growing no more. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of had the dream, and I still had the dream, but 9th grade, 10th grade is all kind of fading. You know what I mean? Like I'm playing my heart out, but I'm kind of understanding like, damn, this shit, this shit real. You know what I'm saying? This kind of dream I'm going after, this shit kind of real. So, high school and shit, my basketball, my 12th grade year kind of faded. You know what I mean? Kind of faded, and boom. My mom was always you gotta go to school kind of person though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go away. I don't care where you go, you gotta go to school. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, even though my basketball shit ain't kind of work out, she was adamant on me going to college. So, not for nothing, I wasn't such a great high school student. You know what I'm saying? I did all right, but my mom's determination to get me somewhere, she got me in the Bethune-Cookman. They had like a summer program. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you complete the summer program, you can get enrolled. You know, but I think I had a C average coming out of high school. When nobody, and I love my mom because she was just still writing all the big schools.
Yeah.
Knowing damn well, you know what I'm saying?
You
I ain't even making it past the computer. Oh, some enrollment shit, you know what I'm saying? But I got into Bethune-Cookman. So fast forward, I grew up basketball, boom, I'm in college now. Oh shit, college don't work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm up there with the C average. Back to what we was talking about off camera. I went up there with the same kind of habits from high school.
Yeah.
Nigga, what I gotta study for?
Yeah,
exactly.
But just get in there, do the test, and
I'll
you know what I'm
study
saying?
30 minutes before.
Yeah, right before the test. I'm gonna cram the night before.
Yeah.
All of that. And it ain't transfer. You know what I mean? It ain't transfer over into college. So I did 1 year. Bethune-Cookman. Shout out to the Wildcats. You know what I'm saying? It ain't work out. I tried one more year at TCC. Went up to Tallahassee. I did so bad at, you know what I mean? You know, when you...
I fought with TCC.
Yeah, when you a Florida nigga, you know what it is. It's fam, it's companies, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of fucked me up. All right, I got to do better in school. And what I do, I go to Tallahassee, which is more lit than Cookman.
Yeah, Party City.
I'm at TCC, but I'm on the set like I go to fam.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Me?
Shit ain't work out. You know what I mean? So boom, school ain't work out. Fast forward, boom, I'm back at the crib. Right? I'm back at the crib. And so now I'm stuck. I gotta make a choice. Rocking the hard place. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I gotta figure out what I kind of do. I'm working all kind of odd jobs. I'm at Red Lobster, Taco Bell, all type of crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm starting to like understand what passion is. And how, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I really gotta do something that I love. That feeling of just chilling and, damn, I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
I hated that feeling.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I hated that feeling. Like, damn. So, you know, I'm back living at my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? School ain't work out. I'm really trying to figure out passion. So one day I'm just in my crib and I'm like smoking. You know what I'm saying? And like, damn. What do I want to do? What is my passion? And I just started, you know, thinking about what do I really do? What am I doing? I'm like, bruh, you in the club every night. You know what I'm saying? You listen to music. Everything you do is, why don't you just be a DJ? You know what I mean? And it just clicked, right? Before, you know, but now, because I'm like, yo, I really love music. Like, I could go to the club. I was in the club every night. You know what I'm saying? So I just took that little kind of in my head, you know what I'm saying? And I also had a homeboy, you know, not for nothing too. I'm selling weed at the time. We just keep it whenever, you know what I mean? I had a little homeboy and shit, and like, I used to sell weed to, and he was a DJ.
Yeah.
And he used to always come around. And so I'm seeing like, it's kind of there if I really wanted to like push it, you know what I'm saying? Because I could be, you know, and then I just what I did, you know what I'm saying? I just like, you know what? I'm gonna be a DJ. So I took my little hustle money, bought me some turntables, you know what I'm saying? Through my little homeboys that I knew or whatever, I just did it, you know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at with it. And then from there, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was hard in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I'm self-taught. So I bought the turntables, and then you gotta remember I'm on records. Wasn't no laptop. So I started like the end of records, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning like, damn, it's hard to even get records. You know what I'm saying? And like get your collection up and shit. So whatever. I started actually back to the DJ partners I knew. They were heavy in the mixtapes. This was around, because I got into around the time when like Gangsta Grills was hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody had a mixtape, Clue, and I came into it, you know what I'm saying? So the DJs that I was doing, or I was fucking with, not for nothing, we just keep it 1,000, I was selling weed too. They was in the mixtapes, you know what I'm saying? So I used to go to their studio and shit, you know, in there just selling them weed or whatever, just chilling, smoking, and just watch them do mixtapes and shit. So I seen like, damn, that I could do that shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of paused on the turntable shit and went straight into mixtapes. Because at the time, all right, you had the mixtape, or you had the mixtape and then you had the blend tape, right? So a blend tape is a blend. We on some DJ shit now. So a blend tape is, you know, going in on your turntables and, you know what I mean, mixing every song, you know what I mean, like a blend. Yeah. They go one after another, you know what I mean? That's a blend tape. A mixtape now, right, in the era that I'm in, like, is more of a, you're going on the computer. Of course, you could blend, but you also add in your effects. You talking over it.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? It's more of a mixtape as opposed to a blend tape. So when I was getting into it, that's what it was. Everybody had a mixtape. All DJs had a mixtape. So I kind of learned to just go behind the computer, you know what I'm saying? Upload your songs, get your drop, get your tag, you know what I'm saying? And just put it out.
Yeah.
So that's why I went first. So I kind of put out my first mixtape before I ever DJ'd a party or rocked a party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of did it the other way. So then I learned how to do mixtapes. You know what I mean? That's how I kind of got hot in Miami.
Yeah.
I started a mixtape called Dope Boy Music. Because not for nothing, I was always into like trap music, and this was, you know, Gucci Man, T.I., Jeezy. This was the era I'm in.
Yeah.
You feel me? This is, you know, when I'm getting off into hip hop. This is
Beginning
what
of trap.
Yeah, what I'm listening to. So I'm heavy into like, you know what I mean, trap music. So I created Dope Boy Music. What I would do, I'd take all the big artists I fuck with and I mix them with local artists. Being from, you know, Miami, you know, I always had a love for my local, I don't want to call them local, but my music, you know what I'm saying? My hometown hero. So I would do that and I mixed a Gucci Man with a Billion Bird, you know what I'm saying, in the mixtape. And then I just started putting out mixtapes, Dope Boy 1, Dope Boy 2, Dope Boy 3. And then back then it was internet. So I'm putting it on the internet and they had like a lot of sites like Mixtape Torrent, Dat Piffs, all them shits, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, boom, and then I'm getting a name in the city, you know, and then what's happening next? Oh shit, Killa K, we want to book you. Come do this club. Damn. I kind of forgot about the turntables.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of forgot about the turntables. So then I'm like, damn, okay, damn, I got this DJ in front of my name and I can't really DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really into the mixtape shit. So one day, I'm at the crib, you know, making a mixtape and I'm smoking and I'm like, damn, this shit getting real. Niggas want to book me and blah, blah. I want to be frauding out here. I just opened my phone and I just Googled DJ school. You know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, what pops up? Scratch Academy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all ever heard.
What year was that?
This was like maybe 2006. You know what I'm saying? 2006, maybe 07, 08. You know what I'm saying? Around them times.
Because that kind of paint the picture for us to kind of know where
okay,
we at
yeah,
with
so
it,
this
you
was
know
like
what I'm saying?
06, yeah, 06, 07, you know what I'm saying? 05, around then, around then,
Okay, but you're saying the
2006.
Scratch Academy, go ahead.
Yeah, so boom, Scratch Academy comes up on the Google. So I click on it and I'm like, damn, they really got a school for DJing. So I'm hyped, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to school. Boom, I click on it, break my heart. You know what I mean? It's in New York. Like, so I thought, you know what I mean? Because it was started by Jam Master Jay. You know what I mean? He started the first one, it was in New York or whatever. So I go to scrolling, I'm looking through and then I see, oh shit, other locations. LA, what was the next one? Dade motherfucking County. Oh shit.
What did it?
Miami got a DJ school? Oh, they done fucked up.
What are the fucking chances?
Yeah, they done fucked up. So I go to, you know what I'm saying, getting on it, boom. I found out it was in Wynwood at the time. So I'm like, that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck this niggas. You know what I'm saying? Cause like,
was it Wynwood?
yeah, cause all right, not for nothing. DJ, you could, all right, DJing is a thing, like, yeah, of course, you could kind of self-teach yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this goes for any kind of industry you're in. You could always self-teach yourself or whatever you want to kind of do. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to bump your head a lot of times.
Yeah.
So going into anything, you need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody who kind of been already doing it to kind of give you the game so you don't bump your head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So for me with the DJing, like, I've always been an independent nigga and I wasn't, nah, nigga, I could do it myself. You know what I'm saying? I could do it myself. So like with the DJing, I kind of understood like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I need somebody to motherfucking teach me. So boom, the DJ school pop off. I Google it. Boom, I take my little weed money, I'm hustling my mixtape money, and I put myself through DJ school. And how they got it set up, which is dope, it's like a real academy. You start from 101. Like, you never touched a turntable before. You know what I'm saying? You never touched a turntable before. You going in there, after that first day, you gonna know what a baby scratch is, what a transformer scratch. You know what I'm saying? It's like real school, but And I ain't know that DJing could be taught like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like real school. Like
how long the classes is?
So it's like, okay, you do like 4-hour classes.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times a week. Or however you want to, you know what I mean? Or you could just do private lessons. You know what I'm saying? However you want to say, they got different type of setups. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, put myself through DJ school. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knowing, but I'm going. I'm hustling. You know what I mean? Going through DJ school or whatever. Put myself through DJ school. Like I said, I'm still putting out mixtapes. Mixtapes is getting hot in the city or whatever. Back to what you were saying in the intro. A big DJ clique out here, Street Connect DJs. You know what I mean? There was a coalition, or what the first Miami DJ coalitions in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Through the internet or whatever, the president at the time gets wind of one of my mixtapes. So he reaches out on the email or whatever, and you know, they didn't think I was from here. You know, because as far as like with Miami and mixtapes, there wasn't too many DJs at the time really doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give it to EFN, who's, you know, Drink Champs right now. And then it was DJ Ideal. You know what I'm saying? It was DJ, he had a series called The Bottom Bitch. You know what I'm saying? And there was another DJ, EFX, you know what I'm saying? And there was a couple other DJs. I don't want, if you was putting out mixtapes at the time, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, but it was real small. It was, you know what I mean? It was a couple niggas at the time putting out mixtapes. So whatever, I'm still putting out mixtapes and they getting hot in the city. So the president of Street Connect, he get wind of my one of my mixtapes. He hit me up. Boom. They thinking I'm out of town. Hit him back. Nah, I'm here. Boom. So he want to collab. Boom. I meet up with him. All right. Now Street Connect, as far as with DJing, we're real big in the strip clubs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're from Miami, I'm gonna give you a little bit of like Miami culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how it is anywhere else, but strip clubs are regular clubs, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because as far as like
restaurants, that's
like, you know what I mean? When you're from, when you kind of from the inner city, it's like, and I don't know if it's just a Miami thing, but it's like, it's not too many, like, you got the regular clubs or whatever, but when you're in the inner city, it's like, it's the strip club.
It's a strip club,
Yeah, it's Rolex, it's Magneton, it's Coco's, it's Foxy Lady, it's, you know what I'm saying? That's what you coming up on.
Yeah.
So, like, they was kind of big in the strip clubs, you know what I mean? So me hooking up with them, they was already in the strip clubs. I'm Scratch Academy learning, you know what I mean? So, boom, one day I link up with the president. He was at Coco's at the time, you know what I mean? They want to fuck with me on my mixtapes. You know, boom, boom, boom. We started doing mixtapes together. And one day I'm in the club and he's like, yo, Killa K, about to go to the bathroom. Hold it down. And that's how it started.
It's my time to shine.
That's how it started. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be too long-winded, but you know what I mean? That's kind of how it started. He went to the bathroom. He's like, yo, hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Call a list. Because, you know, strip club, you got to call a list.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm shaking. You know, so I get on the mic, strawberry, I need you to, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just built it ever since then, you know, and then.
You remember the first song you played?
The first song I ever played, it was, I'm not gonna lie, it was motherfucking, it probably was, it was some Ross. It had to be off the, like, maybe it was a Port of Miami, maybe it was like a Pushing or something, something like that. I want to get the time right, you know what I'm saying? But it probably was like Pushing or, you know what I'm saying, one of Ross's first ones.
So I'm saying you had to come in with your own, like, playing your own music? Or
all right, I was kind of blessed, you know what I'm saying, because hooking up with Street Connect, you know what I'm saying, I was able to kind of just sit and observe and watch how they kind of do it before, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I just jumped in the, you know what I'm saying? I was hanging out with them because I was on the technical shit with Scratch Academy, you know what I'm saying? But like, remember I was telling you about mentorship.
Yeah.
These niggas was really, you know what I'm saying? And they was giving me like, I'm a nigga like, I'd rather just watch and sit down and learn as opposed to like books and you know what I'm saying? So they was in the strip clubs every day. So I used to just go sit in the back and just watch, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how devoted I was to it. You know what I'm saying? As far as like with my passion and what I really wanted to do. Cause you know, the mixtapes, I was getting kind of hot. So I seen like, oh shit, I could really kind of do this. You know what I mean? I just didn't have the DJ shit. So that's how kind of I was really devoted to it. So I just, you know, I was just blessed to kind of sit in there. And then
I wasn't old enough to go into strip clubs around that time because I'm Jamaican too, so I came to America like 99, but I heard about the Street Connects, and they was big. So, but I couldn't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? So kind of like paint that picture for us, like because y'all was running it. They was running the street.
Okay, Street Connect. Street Connect was kind of like, and I don't want to. All right, DJ Cruz has always been a Miami thing. You know what I mean? We'll go back to the legend, Uncle Al.
Even tell us about the artists in this, you know what I mean?
Story,
so man. Listen, it's a podcast. Talk.
Because
we already see that you can talk and tell a story, man.
Get some water.
Yeah,
all right, so look.
You was telling us about Ross when he had to change all that.
Yeah,
so
okay,
talk.
so look. In Miami, there's always been DJ Cruz. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always been DJ Cruz. You had like Sugar Hill, for example. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as like with our parties and shit, like we used to put the speakers out on the Ave. You know what I'm saying? Set up the turntables, and it was all about the speaker setup and who had the loudest sound and the biggest. You know what I'm saying? So it's always DJ Cruz. So you had like Sugar Hill DJs. You know what I'm saying? Different type of DJs Cruz. So from then it kind of transitioned into like DJ coalitions. You know what I'm saying? Because once the party got off the Ave, you'd want to say, into the club or whatever, you know, the same crew concept is still going to always be there as far as like brotherhood with DJs. It's just now in the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like with Street Connect, the if you'd want to say the inception of it, all right, because it was, you know, I'll just put his name out there, DJ Crunch One, you know what I mean? The inception of it, he was part of Sugar Hill. He was under Uncle Al. You know what I'm saying? So the DJ crew, that's where it kind of came from. So Street Connect was more of a DJ crew brotherhood in Miami strip club. Because that was kind of where, you know, Crunch One was at with it. And you know what I mean? So it was just a brotherhood of understanding the power we had in the strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? Or just the power we had. I want to just put it to the strip clubs. The power we had as far as DJs coming together and breaking music, Miami music. You know what I'm saying? Because we were always the first stop for whatever record that was coming out of Miami. I don't care who you was. From the Briscoes to the Flow Riders to the Rosses to the Pitbulls to whatever, right? If you getting your music off in the city, you gotta come through the strip club at one point. You know what I'm saying? At one point. It's kind of, you know, I don't want to say it's still like that right now with the internet, but at one point, you know what I mean? You had to come through it. So he kind of understood that the DJ has power. You know what I mean? Because we're playing these records and then we're seeing these artists take off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like we're seeing Flow go up, seeing Ross go up. You know what I'm saying? Trick was kind of already on. But we're just seeing, like, you know what I mean? So the coalition thing kind of came from what I was saying, the DJ crew. So just understanding the power and the brotherhood and just coming together as DJs and the power that we have if we kind of like, you know, just kind of come together and just do our thing. So that's where the Street Connect thing kind of came from. And then I was just kind of blessed to kind of hook up with them and then just be there and watch, you know what I'm saying? And then I got a chance to do my own thing. And then, you know, the Street Connect thing kind of got big and we was a coalition and we were doing just basically amazing things for Miami music. You know what I mean? Miami DJs and putting on all the artists and doing artist showcase and you know what I'm saying? Just playing artist music because, you know, Miami is a tough city. Not for nothing. You know what I mean? It's a tough city when it comes to like music but we always made it a priority to put Miami niggas first.
Yeah.
Proud niggas first. Florida niggas. You know what I'm saying? That was our priority in the inception of the Street Connect and the DJ Coalition because we're also a brotherhood, but we also made it adamant that we play Miami music. You know what I'm saying? No matter where we was at, if we was on South Beach or whatever, like, nah, that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Because not for nothing, we in them same trenches with them. You know what I'm saying? We DJ in them same spots. We in the, you know, so kind of like their plight too is our plight. You know what I mean? So that's what it was with the Street Connect shit in the beginning. And then, you know, from there, I just kind of work my way up. You know, I got down with the Street Connect, then I kind of taught me how to DJ. You know what I mean? Not for nothing, what the strip club taught me. I learned the technical shit from the Scratch Academy. You know what I'm saying? Because when you coming into the strip club, not for nothing, it's a lot of shortcut DJing, I like to call it. You know what I mean? Like, because your mix is not going to be your first priority in the strip club, you know, because you got so much other shit to do. You got to call a list. You got to sell bottles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with different type of, because, you know, in the strip club, at least Miami strip clubs, you're real accessible. You know what I'm saying? It's not like in other clubs to where you could be up in a DJ booth and you're up in the air. You're real accessible. So, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be dealing with people. So your mix is kind of like, it's not, you know. So it's like you do a lot of shortcut DJing. So you can literally, not to say to do it, and I don't want to, because you know they like to talk bad about the push button DJs. You know what I'm saying? Because you can kind of literally rock a party from your laptop nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of looked down upon in the DJ world. You know what I'm saying? But in the strip club, I never looked down upon it because you got so much other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? That you might have to just to, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? You kind of learn a lot of shortcut DJing just in the strip clubs, I would want to say. You know what I'm saying? So, but I had the technical background from the Scratch Academy. So my whole thing was just putting the two together. You know what I'm saying? And then luckily, the people I was down with too, of course, they did the shortcut DJing, but they were also adamant about the turntablism and just the real fundamentals of DJing with the strip clubs. That's why if you a strip club DJ and a turntablist in the strip club DJ, you're a super DJ because you able to do all the scratching and all that on top of all the other shit you got to do. All right, so how you break a record in the strip club? And that's where we was talking about where most artists give up. And a lot of Miami artists give up. You gotta spend some money. Not to say you gotta throw thousands. Yeah. You feel what I'm trying to say? But back to what we were saying, if that girl, if it's her once or twice to get on stage, you know what I'm saying? And she's dancing to your record. If I play your record, you gotta do something for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And her. Yeah. You know what I mean? But that takes a lot. A nigga can't be in the club every night throwing money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That takes a lot. So most artists who kind of do that, what happens? They got a relationship with the girl to where she's coming to the DJ. Yo, can you play Lil AK-47 from Opalaga? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to dance to that. Or you got a relationship with the DJ to where he's, you know, nah, this the shit, trust me. Or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or, you know what I mean? Even the DJ could go tip the girl. Look, this is my dog, so-and-so, so-and-so. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's got to be something with that.
It's a triangle.
It's not just, it's bigger than you being a regular club DJ. All right, look. You could be a regular club DJ. You could play an artist record. Nobody's going nowhere. You feel what I'm trying to say? No girls. You're not hurting nobody's feelings for not nothing. You might get people to stop dancing. But you're not, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to the strip club, it's deeper, it's levels, it's, you know what I'm saying? So back to what you were saying, it takes money. It takes some form of you sticking out from everybody else so they know that's your record. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And now, 2021, it's even harder because it's so much music that I'm a DJ, I'm going to give you the real, they tune out quick. You feel me? Come on, they got their phones in their hand. You know what I'm saying? Liquor, alcohol. And then you in a strip club, you know, ladies dancing. Nigga, they not worried about
what's playing.
You feel me?
At all.
As banging as it may be, you might get one or two person that might come to the DJ booth. Yo, what that song was? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But literally that never happened. They too busy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just different times, but you got to do something, just to answer your question, you got to do something that you stand apart from the rest of the people, that they know this is my record. Yeah. You know what I mean? The DJ could shout you out, blah, 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 but if you way in the back of the packed club, that does nothing. Yeah. So how do you separate yourself? You got to spend some money. You know what I'm saying? And then not for nothing, if that's not in your budget, if you're not out there trapping, if you don't have something to fund the promotion, that's a hard route. That's why most people kind of give up. You know what I'm saying? And I say this too, because you know, Miami, that's us. The strip club is us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Back to what we were saying, what is our first clubs? It's the strip club. So I see it, it's hard for an artist. You know what I'm saying? If you a 9-to-5 kind of nigga, or you not trapping, or how can you go to the club every night and throw whatever, you know what I'm saying? And compete with, it's tough, you know what I mean? So that kind of road is kind of tough unless you got the funds to kind of do it. You know what I'm saying? It can be done on some like having a good relationship with the DJ, having a good relationship with the girl. You know what I'm saying? But that's over time. That's building with the DJ. That's, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, not for nothing, that's like selling dope, right? You can't just figure you could go on a nigga block and sell dope, right? It's the same way with like a DJ. Yeah. He probably worked his way up to get to where he's at. Yeah. Why you figure you could just go on his block and sell dope? Give him your song and he post to just play it because you feel like this shit hot. Nah, that man put in work to get to where he at, and you know what I'm saying? There's levels and shit like that. So
it's crazy because a lot of artists do feel like that though. Like you hear it a lot of times where they're complaining about, oh, this DJ want me to pay him and things like that. And it's like, bro, I'm working.
It's business. It's business. You know what I'm saying? It's business, and you gotta approach it like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta definitely approach it like that. Don't get me wrong. No, artists are all right. You don't want to be a DJ on some payola shit. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it's like some business got to get done, especially if you a DJ that you done got your own crowd. You done built up your own crowd and you ain't do nothing to help me build up this crowd. You know what I'm saying?
One hand washes the other.
Yeah,
so, Moto, I want to ask you, because you're an artist as well.
What's up?
So your first time, I just want to create a scenario so artists out there can understand the perfect ways, the perfect steps to take when approaching a DJ. So it's your first time, you understand what I'm saying? Like in the strip club, you see Killa K. What's the first thing you gonna do?
What you mean as far as like trying to get my record played?
Trying to get yourself out there, you promoting yourself, you pushing yourself.
I mean, it ain't really about that.
Before you do that, I'm gonna stop you, Reek.
Go ahead.
That's the worst thing you could ever do. You know what I'm saying? So even before he even answer that or try to do that, that's the worst thing you could ever do. And I attribute that to, say you in the booth, right? Right now, you recording a song, you pouring your heart out. And I just come in the booth. Hey,
let me get a verse.
Hey, bro, excuse me real quick. Check this out, bro. I just dropped this motherfucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to email it to you, blah, blah, blah. What's your email? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just bust into your session. You know what I'm saying? You pouring your heart out, nigga. You've been working on this song for 2 years. Trying to get the little, you know what I'm saying, a hi-hat to match the sample. Yeah. And you just, you know what I'm saying? And I come into that motherfucker, hey, excuse me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Like, it's the same kind of thing for a DJ. Like, you might see him up there having a good time. You feel like you could go approach him, but he's still doing a job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's still doing a job. And like, I don't know why people in general feel like they could just go up there and approach him. You know what I'm saying? Or just be on some like, you know, and it's crazy because they do it when the party's super live. Like that's you know what I'm saying? Like now's the time to go. Yeah. When it's the opposite, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You should go if you're gonna do that. But that's the worst time because it's a nigga doing his job. Yeah. You feel what I'm trying to say? Not to say good relationships haven't been established by artists, just, you know what I mean, in the club, but that's kind of the worst time to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I speak for a lot of DJs because he doing his job. He may make it look easy, but nigga, he up there spinning, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So yeah, that's kind of the worst time to do it. You know what I mean? The best time, if anything, is, you know, online, see him out, or early in the night. See when he set up. Yeah. You feel me? Never prime time though. But see when he set up. Like, you gotta like study. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not just all walking up on a nigga and, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I think rappers be too stuck on that hustle and flow movie theater shit. You feel me? Like, they're like, yeah, boy. Yeah. When the club hit this, at prime time, it's over. I'ma blow. Like, nah, bro, they got to get that mentality out their head. For real.
Mm-hmm.
It's levels, the steps. You feel me? You got to ease your way into the rotation type shit.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They don't be understanding that.
Yeah.
I ain't no artist, but boy, I network with DJs perfectly fine. Like, I go up, I'm vibing, I make sure I pass out a business card or two, and I'm just chilling. That's what it is.
And then too, back to what we were saying, make it nice and fast. You know what I'm saying? So blah, blah, blah. If you got a car, whatever. Yeah. And just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And you know what I mean? Might maybe do that 2 or 3 times. By the 3rd time, nigga gonna know who he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it's on some like, okay, woo, you know? But yeah, man. As far as like approaching the DJ, never in the club, I would say. Answer your question.
Do you think it's another route besides strip clubs?
Yeah, nigga, and it's called the motherfucking internet. You know what I'm saying? It's called the motherfucking internet. Like, artists are blessed in a time to whereas, and I say this to, you know, and I'm a DJ, nigga, you don't need a DJ.
Yeah.
Feel me? And I say that as a DJ, and I don't want to be blasphemous saying this because in an essence, like, you know, I'm gonna get spiritual with it. We all exist in relation to one another.
Yeah.
Nothing is this without that. You know what I'm saying? So I say, when I say you don't really need a DJ, it's not to say you don't need a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Because without the DJ, it wouldn't be this. Without the MC, you know what I'm saying? So we all need each other. But as far as like with artists and putting out your music, like, all right, back in the day, to hear your music, you used to have to go to the club, or as far as like, we were the gatekeepers. You know what I'm saying? Like when you put, say you an artist, Motive, when you put a record out, you know what I'm saying? Nobody would hear it until I play it.
Facts.
Now, I get it the same time the rest of the world get it.
The click of a button.
With a click of a button.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you're giving me some exclusive, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's the internet. You know what I'm saying? You got the internet. You don't necessarily need a DJ. You got a fan base. You know what I'm saying? You could, there's so many different ways, you know what I'm saying? TikTok, anything, dances, you know what I mean? You listen, and then back to even that, just establishing your own kind of fan base, hand to hand, one to one, you know what I'm saying? Getting out there. Start with your cousin.
Yeah, because
next thing your block. You know what I'm saying? Next thing the next block. Next thing the, you know what I'm saying? Next thing the city. After the city, the next city over. You know what I'm saying? So on and so forth. But like the internet, you got shit, the world in an instant. You know what I mean? If you really know how to kind of utilize it.
That's what I was just about to say. Everybody's not blessed. Everybody can't drop a song and throw it on the internet and that shit go viral.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, because as easy it is now, you know what I mean, is made it way harder.
Everybody do it, oversaturated.
Yeah, because now your record is just a penny in the ocean.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do now to, you know what I mean? Everybody see your penny in the ocean.
Still gotta throw money on.
That's where we get all the sucker shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because people would sacrifice integrity, sacrifice morals, sacrifice all type of crazy shit.
Just to go viral.
Just to go viral. Just for people to look at me, look at my music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll do anything.
Yeah, so, you know.
You know what I'm saying? They be on some real Soulja Boy shit.
Yeah, you know, well, I don't want to attribute it to Soulja. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to attribute it to Soulja, but you know what I mean? Like,
that's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Because it's just like, whoever the marketing, like, taught that nigga how to market, they did a good goddamn job.
Well, you gotta remember his coming up. He came up in the internet era. His first marketing was getting his shit online. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, I saw an interview, he tagged his record with like 50 Cent or like big artists. So every time you look it up, you was seeing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his whole thing was, so he came up internet savvy from the jump, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not no secret to why he's, doing what he doing what he doing in that kind of space. He came up in the internet, you know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's getting more dangerous for rappers?
All right, we could talk about, all right, damn. we might have to go down a rabbit hole with this one. We might
Talk
have
that
to go.
shit.
All right, this is how I look at it. All right, we back to spirituality and you know what I'm saying. If you want to say dangerous, I would say no, right? Because it's all about what you're saying, right? And I don't want to say keep it 1,000. If you speak death, it's gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
In one fashion or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not for nothing. If you put it on the tongue, right?
It happened.
It's gonna come. So you gotta be real conscious of, you know what I'm saying, what you saying out
about.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What you saying. So it's like, if you putting that into your music, if you want back to what you were saying, dangerous shit in your music, you know what I'm saying? Cause and effect. What's gonna happen is
It go manifest.
it's gonna manifest some way, somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just so fucked up. All of our artists, or most of our artists, come from dangerous environments.
Yeah.
And they just, kind of speaking what they done been through
Yeah.
or whatever. But you kind of gotta convey it in a way to whereas, yeah, I've been through it, but don't do what I do.
Yeah. Facts.
Or I've been through it, let me teach you how to not to do it.
Hov did that.
That's the problem right there.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the problem right there.
Yeah. So
You
it's
feel
like,
me?
it's not, yeah, go ahead what you saying, I'm gonna cut you off.
A lot of people are listening to this shit
Mm-hmm.
and going out and fucking doing it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like everything you hear is not what it is.
It definitely ain't. It definitely ain't that. So to answer your question, I would say no. Right. A lot of it is what you putting out into the world, right? With your music
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of the repercussions of that. You know what I'm saying? I would say yes. All right. Let me rephrase that. Yes and no. Yes, because if you're a rapper now, you're in the spotlight.
Yeah.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere you go, you're accessible everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
you're more accessible. And you know what I mean? I would say it like that.
For me, being an artist, I always kind of like slow myself down because I'd be like, when I start catching some traction, I'd be like, damn, man, my music is kind of too real. You feel me? Like, and that's the only time people listen.
Yeah.
If you speak some shit you like really going through or you really doing,
It gotta
shit
be
just
that.
Like,
It gotta be. It gotta
it's
be.
kind of a slippery slope. You feel me?
It gotta
'Cause
be.
You seeing fucking rappers getting Ricos, fucking.
That's why I say.
all
That's
kinda
why.
crazy
All
shit.
right, but that's what separates the great rappers from, and just my opinion, from the okay rappers.
Mhm.
That you're able to bring me to your world,
Mhm.
right, without necessarily having to say directly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could teach me about, or you could tell me about Lil AK and Opalaka with the bricks.
Mhm.
You feel me? But in your rhyme, he might be Malcolm, or you know what I'm saying? Like
I feel that.
the way you're able to paint it
Yeah.
without the way you're able to go there.
Storytelling.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That takes, what does that take? Effort.
Yeah.
That takes, you know what I'm saying, really sitting down and
actually saying your real name.
yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That actually takes effort to kind of sit
Saying
down.
your real name.
Yes, to pen it in, you know what I'm saying, in a way that's not gonna get yourself indicted.
But you see the craziest things that's going viral, going crazy on the internet is controversy. Like you see the whole Kodak Black and Jack Boy thing. You feel me?
Well, that's okay. You gotta understand what you're dealing with the internet, right? Because the internet is okay. I say this all the time. It's a cesspool for ignorance,
yeah.
right? If you let it be, or it could be a tool to change your life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just because everybody's on it. So it's kind of set. So it's always going to be some type of controversy or some type of shit because that's what people want to look at. That's what drives you know what I mean? People don't just go on the internet to see regular shit that they, you know what I mean? They want to go on it to see so controversy is always going to drive it. Controversy is always going to be on the internet. You know what I'm saying? In real life now, maybe not so much. Yeah, too. You know what I mean? That's a people thing. But on the internet, definitely controversy, ignorance is always gonna be clickbait or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's the number one thing that's popping right now. So it's like if you are an artist and you ain't not necessarily going through controversy, but if you ain't being real, you get what I'm saying?
Like, you can say, okay, but see, real, and we can go to that word. We just break down that word. Real, for me, you know what I'm saying, might be different from you.
Mm-hmm.
All real is your real experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So real don't necessarily mean you got to ride around with the stick all day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's not real. Real is, nigga, did you pay your rent?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Did your kids got shoes on their feet? You know what I'm saying? Is the old girl okay?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's real. And if you're doing that, rap about that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's real. So it's like, just to say that word, like, real for me might be real, different for you. You know what I mean? But real is not necessarily always being gangster. Real is, you know, taking care of your responsibilities.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's real. And that should also be celebrated too. You know, it's just fucked up the world we live in, and, you know, the other shit is celebrated. But that, you know.
Shit crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, so, dude, like, all right, what kind of, like, underground rappers, as far as, like, damn, how can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you listen to backpack rappers?
I listen to everything.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
How hard is, like, do they ever get requests to get played in the club?
Yeah, boy. When I say, boy, niggas get on liquor and request anything and everything. That's the thing. But that's the thing with people. Like, everybody's different. That's why the request thing is so hateful to DJs. You know what I'm saying? Because if we get 10 niggas in the room, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
everybody
10 different songs.
Different, yeah.
10 different emotions. It's 10 different, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, boy, I done got the craziest of requests, you know what I'm saying? But I do get, like, you know, if you want to consider, whatever you consider backpack, like everybody, I done got everything. You know what I'm saying? As far as like me listening to, I grew up like that. I kind of try to listen to everything because I always felt like you kind of learn from everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got things that I kind of, you know, favor, but I listen to everything, and they request everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? And even and it cross genre too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done been in my dead in the middle of my future set and got a request for some country.
Bro, I was thinking that shit. I was gonna ask you, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I done been dead in the middle of my, you know what I mean, future set, and, you know, a girl come to the booth for her feelings. You play Fantasia, number 8 off her 3rd album. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, because it's, you know, it's crazy like that, though. But yeah, bro, that's your question.
Damn.
All right, so I want to make sure I pronounce it right.
Yeah.
Nichiren Buddhism.
Nichiren. Yeah, Nichiren Buddhism.
I was close.
Yeah, you was close. He was close.
So
yeah,
this is the lifestyle that you live.
Yeah, well, bigger than the lifestyle.
Bigger than the lifestyle.
Yeah, yes.
Educate the people on.
All right, so damn, that was up, bro. First question on the all right. So, Nichiren Buddhism. It's how I kind of approach life. You know what I'm saying? Because Buddhism, not for nothing, they want to box it in as a religion, but I kind of more see it as a method. You know what I mean? A method, a way to kind of how to approach life. You know what I'm saying? Like a method on how you to deal with things in the conventional world, things to deal with the, you know what I mean, of the regular everyday life. So Nichiren Buddhism is, if you want to say, is a sect or, because I hate to use these words, because when you put words, you just kind of box it in, all right? But it's a type of Buddhism, right? To whereas, okay, I'm going to give you the long story, short version of it. You know what I'm saying? Because Buddhism is vast, Buddhism is long, Buddhism, you know what I mean? You could be here forever, all right? But the type of Buddhism I practice, Nichiren Buddhism. Okay, the founder of Buddhism, if you want to say the, you know, Siddhartha Gautama, Big Buddha. You know what I'm saying? The one who's depicted everywhere, the face you see, all right?
Yeah.
So, okay, he taught for a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? He taught for, I don't want to put a number on it, but he taught for a lot of years, right? Okay. Toward the end of his teachings, all right, I'm gonna go too fast. And his collections of all his teachings are called sutras. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if we could have, for people who are not familiar with a sutra, we'll just say it's kind of similar to a Bible.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a collection of his teachings and his works. You know what I'm saying? Toward the end of his teachings, because he taught for a long time, right? He created what was called the Lotus Sutra, which is a collection of his highest teachings. You know what I'm saying? So everything he did from the beginning of Buddhism, right? All culminated to this last one sutra called the Lotus Sutra. It's called the King Sutra or the highest sutra.
Damn, this
You know
shit
what I'm
sound
trying to
lit.
say? Yeah, so all right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So you got like Zen Buddhism, you got all different type of different Buddhism. Those are like levels. You know what I'm saying? That he was giving, because you couldn't give the people the knowledge on the first day. He treated it like school, kindergarten, first grade. You know what I'm saying? So all these different type of Buddhisms you hear, they're like levels.
Okay.
You get what I'm trying to say? That he was giving it to you because he couldn't give it to you off the rip because you wouldn't understand it, especially at this time. Because you got to remember what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the Lotus Sutra is the last sutra, is a collection of his highest teachings. All right. He kind of passes away. All right. I think this was I don't want to get times and stuff like that, but the 13th century, right, in Japan, right? Because Buddhism has spread. It started in India, right? In the Indus Valley. Well, actually, you know, I'm gonna just keep it 1,000 over my people because we on the Trapnights. Nigga, it started in Africa, right? You know what I'm saying? All spirituality started in Africa. You know what I mean? We'll just keep it 100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really kind of do your research, all spiritualities are just fragments of what our people in Africa was doing.
Yeah.
All right, but it spread to India, went through China, went through. All right, 13th century now comes a Buddhist priest named Nichiren, right? Who, as he gets into Buddhism, right, and he comes along at a time to whereas Japan is going through all type of craziness, all type of wars, all type of craziness, right? And he's in his head, he's like, yo, if we're so Buddhist and we're so peaceful, why is shit fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Why is shit fucked up? Why are they invading? Why is there famine? Why is people dying? We're supposed to be so, you know what I'm saying, got this shit figured out. He now looked into the Lotus Sutra, right? Because, you know, I remember it's all different type of schools of Buddhism, because after Buddha died, everybody took on their own school, which is what kind of happens. You know what I'm saying? Everybody takes their own kind of ideology of what he was trying to, you know what I mean? Nichiren was like, nah, I'm going to just look into this Lotus Sutra. You know what I'm saying? And what Nichiren found out was like, everything he was kind of doing all culminated to this one sutra. We just going to stick to this sutra. Get what I'm trying to say? We're going, so this is we call it the major vehicle. And everything else in Buddhism is like the lesser vehicle.
Okay.
Right? So he was kind of able to, Nichiren, the Buddhist priest, 13th century, dissect the Lotus Sutra, right? And give us Buddhism in a way that we could kind of receive it, right? That the common man could kind of receive it. You know what I'm saying? But just the highest teachings, which makes sense because in this sutra, Buddha says, everything I taught you before, kind of throw it away. So that, you know what I mean? I don't want to get too, but not throw it away, but that was third grade Buddhism.
Yeah.
This is elite college. You know what I'm saying? So not throw it away, but just know those are steps I was giving you to get to here.
Yeah.
And then Nichiren was kind of able to say, okay, boom, we just gonna stick to the Lotus Sutra. So he created a type of Buddhism to whereas we just, we regard other types of Buddhism, but it's the Lotus Sutra that we kind of stick to. And in that sutra, he kind of gave us the law of cause and effect, right? So I'm gonna give you the number one mantra in Nichiren Buddhism, right? And you probably heard this before if you're familiar with Tina Turner. You know what I'm saying? In her movie, if you've seen the Tina Turner movie, she was on, it's Nam Myo Horenge Kyo, right? And what that means is, I devote myself, right, to the mystic law of cause and effect through Buddhist teachings, sound, and vibration, right? That is if you want to say the header, the title in the Lotus Sutra, right? Buddha said, this is going to be the title. right? So in his highest teachings, that's the mantra. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I devote myself to Buddhist teachings through the law of cause and I devote myself to the mystic law of cause and effect through Buddhist teachings, sound and vibration. You know what I mean? So Nishin was able to dissect the Lotus Sutra, give us that main mantra. You could study all type of Buddhism, but it's Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. You know what I'm saying? And then he just created a school of Buddhism for, if you want to say, people in the age of Mappo, because in the Lotus Sutra, we'll get kind of deeper, you know what I mean? Because y'all done got me started. In the Lotus Sutra, right? In the Lotus Sutra, he predicts that the Buddhism I teach, right, is going to fade away, right? It's going to be no longer that pertinent after I die. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in this sutra is the Buddhism for the people, he called it the age of Mappo, or the age after I die, the age of disorder, the age of the whereas everybody's going to be going crazy because I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm giving you this sutra, right, for you guys in what you'd want to say, the future. You know what I'm saying? And then Nichiren was kind of able to dissect the Lotus Sutra, give us all these Buddhism gems, and then created a school of Buddhism, which is now called Nichiren Buddhism. You know what I'm saying? Or Nichiren Shoshu Buddhism. You know what I mean? So that's where the new Nichiren Buddhism. As far as like with Buddhism, like I kind of really took the leap maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, right? But my mom was always Buddhist from jump.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like I grew up in a Buddhist household. So for me, like it's always been Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I didn't really kind of jump out there and take it on as my kind of faith until, you know what I mean, as of late, when I kind of was like figuring out life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Figuring out, damn, spirituality is the basis of everything.
Yeah.
You feel me? Fuck whatever. I'm going hard. I'm doing all the chasing this money. But if your spiritual base ain't hitting, everything out of whack.
Yeah.
So I kind of like, it was just kind of like my mom kind of gave me the alley-oop. But I came up Buddhist, you know what I'm saying? So I always came up in like, just kind of like, just been open to like, you know what I mean? Different type of thought processes and ideologies. And because Buddhism is like, as much as this is a religion, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, precursor when I started, it's a method. So to answer your question, man, yeah. Like I said, I don't want to get too long-winded, man, because I'd be here forever on that. But
no, because it's starting to make...
that's my faith.
It's starting to make sense because I know you said that you wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah.
Your dad was a history teacher.
Yeah, my dad was a history teacher.
And you have a deep admiration for the lotus, the actual flower.
The flower, yeah.
So now it's starting to make sense now.
You see why I post the lotus flower every morning. All right, and not for nothing, I'm gonna give you the backdrop to that and how it kind of formulated into what I'm doing in the music world. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, boom. The lotus flower has always been revered in Buddhism. You know what I mean? It's, if you want to say the flower of life, right? Started in Africa though. just to get y'all back to where we is, you know what I'm saying? My brothers on the Nile River, they were the first to kind of venerate, you know what I'm saying, the importance of the lotus flower and how they looked at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They look at it as like a microcosm for life. You know what I'm saying? Because, all right, the lotus flower is what? It's born in the mud. The darkest of places you could kind of ever think of, right? It has to go through water, right? It's not no soil, not no nuts going through water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It has to fight through water and then blossom. And when it blossoms, most beautifulest flower you ever seen.
Yeah.
Right? And when it blossoms too, there's no water on it. You know what I mean? So for people, we'll just say the Egyptians, we'll start with them. They looked at it as a microcosm of for life. You could be born in the most
fucked up situation,
most adverse situation.
Come out without a stain.
And you come out without a stain.
Damn, this shit is deep.
You know what I'm saying? You come out without a stain. You know what I'm saying? So they looked at that flower as like, wow. Because, all right, not for nothing, our brothers, they look to nature for answers for everything in the world. You get what I'm trying to say? That they look to nature, and you could look to nature now. All the answers in nature.
Yeah.
But they were the first to kind of, you know what I mean? So they looked at that flower as just the flower of life, right? Boom, because, all right, coming out of Africa, where they going? They're going into India, they going. So that same body of knowledge, you know, if you do your research, comes over into India now, right? And they're starting the Buddhism thing, you know what I'm saying? Because Buddhism came out of Hinduism. Hinduism was first. You know what I'm saying? And Buddhism came out of Hinduism, right? So they always revered the lotus flower, right? Back to what I was saying, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, right? All right. They look at the lotus flower as also a microcosm for cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets deep. So when I was starting my company, right? And I learned this from Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Nip, right? Whenever you're doing business, right, you always want to base your company in something permanent and something that's of, if you want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? Something of value, something that, damn, what's the word I'm looking for? Something of, that's just always gonna be here. That's never gonna fade.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You won't want to base your company on something that's gonna be here today and gone tomorrow.
Facts.
You get what I'm trying to say? His whole thing was the marathon. Why? You know what I'm saying? Forever. You know what I'm saying? So you get what I'm trying to say? His whole thing, his whole company was based on hard work. You know what I'm saying? Never giving up. These are the things you want to base your company in. So when I was thinking, damn, what I'm going to do with what I'm doing, I thought of the lotus flower. You know what I'm saying? I thought of the lotus flower and all the things that my people, my African people, and my Buddhist people attribute to the lotus flower.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just took that on. You know what I'm saying? And I just spun it to Lotus Life. You know what I'm saying? For everybody in dark places, right? Fighting through adversity, trying to blossom into something beautiful. You know what I mean? So that's been my whole wave, if you want to say, of what I'm trying to do with the music. You know what I mean? Which would fast forward into the single and the music I'm getting into is on that same kind of wave for people, dark places, fighting through adversity, trying to blossom into something beautiful. So, you know what I'm saying? I even got to put the lotus in gold. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I do is basically, if you want to say, comes from that train of thought.
Yeah.
Of how they revered the lotus flower. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
you ever thought about starting your own religion?
Nah, because I don't even like to call it religion. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
practice.
Yeah, would you ever thought about starting your own practice?
It's more like a method because, okay, for me, I don't really think there is no such thing as religion. You know what I'm saying? Because what the religion, the word in the essence, I believe it means to bind back. You know what I'm saying? Or to go back, if I'm not mistaken. The essence of the word religion. You know what I mean? I got to go do my research on that though, but I do believe that's what it means. You know what I'm saying? So in essence, it's a man-made thing. You know what I mean? Because you got to think like, okay, religion is more, for me, control.
Yeah.
As opposed to spirituality. You know what I'm saying? If you want to kind of do your research and, you know what I mean, kind of get, I don't want to bang on no other faiths or whatever, but it's like religion is more of a control kind of thing for me. You get what I'm trying to say? So as far as like starting my own religion, no. To answer your question, you know what I mean?
Practice, your own.
Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, it's a universal law. You know what I mean? There's different religions, but there's only a couple universal laws. You know what I'm saying? Cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? Opposites attract. Like, there's universal laws and principles that they all, you know what I'm saying? In their essence, they're the same.
Yeah.
It's just now, when we talk about control and power, is where it kind of deviated. Because now they'll use it. You know what I'm saying? And they'll use it and they'll put a face on something and tell you to believe this. Right? So now subconsciously you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to get too deep with that, but
I feel
y'all
the
know
same
what I'm
way.
talking about. You know what I'm saying? They'll put a face on something and tell you this is it. So subconsciously
Scientology.
Yeah, subconscious, you're subservient to it. You don't even know it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now I don't got to put a chain on you.
Yeah.
feel me? I could just say, boy, you don't do this, you going to hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I got you. So when we're talking about control, how you gonna control a mass amount of people?
Yeah.
You can't do it physically. You know what I'm saying? You
Gotta
can't
scare 'em.
You can't, yeah, you can't. Nah, not even scare them. Mentally.
Yeah.
But yeah, scare them, but you know what I'm saying? Create an environment to where if they go against what you
If
preaching.
you don't do this, you just
if they go against what you preaching, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna die or whatever it is they set it up, however they set it up. So religion for me is more a control thing. You know what I'm saying?
So it's a mass population of people that's being controlled and they need your teaching. They need your mindset.
Yeah.
What you gonna do about that?
I just lean on my Buddhist teachings. I tell them to believe in the law of cause and effect.
Okay.
Anything you do, anything you say, how you act, how you eat, right? The law of cause and effect is gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's not for nothing. We could sit here and we could sit here and pray to this microphone for 100 hours. Still not gonna change nothing. You still gotta go out and what? Do it. Move your feet.
Do it before
you know what I'm saying? Back to what the laws of the universe was saying. What you put out is what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? So cause and effect in Buddhism, for us, it supersedes everything.
You ever study Stoicism?
Yeah, I get into Stoicism. Yeah, but see, what did I say?
Yeah.
It's all the same body of information, right, for different people. But when you study the origin of it, came out of Africa.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you go do your research and you know what I mean? Because Stoicism, Christianity, all of them, the basis of the core shits, it's all the same principles. Do unto somebody as you want to be done to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you could get to the in Egyptian they got the what is it?
Greek
the
mythology?
the negative confessions. You know what I'm saying? What is that similar to? 10 Commandments. Now they say that's where they got it from. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit here and be the whatever.
Right.
But it's all the same body of information and knowledge, just different times. And when you do the research, but you'll see that it all started, boy, in the motherland. And everything are just kind of like fragments of, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. So not for nothing, with Buddhism, where it clicked for me is I saw the African connection that my mom didn't even have. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom came in through it the Japanese way. You know what I'm saying? But I started doing my own research. And nigga, Buddha was a black man. The people who built up the Indus Valley, Africans coming over from Africa, Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Like, and then back to what I was saying with the Egyptians in the lotus flower. I'm doing my little research. Damn, India, they revere the lotus flower, but on the walls in the temple. In Egypt, what's on there? The lotus flower. So what came first? You know what I'm saying? What came first? So it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same kind of body. And that's why it's like I never kind of like back to, you know what I mean? But yeah, cause and effect, I would tell my people. Just live by the law of cause and effect. Everything you do, everything you say, what you think, you know what I'm saying? Because, okay, it's deeper than just thugging all week, doing what you do, and then going to church on Sunday and thinking everything you did during the week is washed away.
Yeah.
Most people got that mentality, you know what I'm saying? Whereas they could just go repent and whatever it is, and they all right.
Yeah.
You're never gonna beat energy. If you do something bad, it's gonna come back. And in Buddhism, they teach us it's gonna come back double time. You feel me? Because why? You know. Because you know about the law of cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? So I would just tell my people, cause and effect supersedes everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you pray to, you still got to abide by the law of cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? So for us, in Buddhism, Nichiren Buddhism in particular, that supersedes anything or everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause and effect. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. You know what I'm saying? All aspects of life, even how you think. Bad thoughts, because what, you got bad thoughts? What happens now? It manifests into your life.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, because it get deep. In Buddhism, they teach us all one consciousness.
Yeah.
anything you think, right, is gonna manifest into your environment and the people around you. You know what I'm saying? So you even gotta watch what you think, watch what you say, watch what you eat. You know what I'm saying? It's all one consciousness, and once you kind of understand that, you know what I'm saying? Cause and effect is everything. You know what I'm saying? Cause and effect is everything, bro.
Shit is deep.
Yeah, shit deep, bro.
I kind of feel like not to keep saying religion, but I kind of feel like everything is built on that, like every business module and stuff like that. Because if you're a rapper and you built the following, kind of everything you say goes to your fans,
of course,
to your set of people.
Look,
even with science, you're a scientist.
All right.
Yeah.
You got to build up the rights to like, hey, bro. What is
you got your little coat?
Yeah, of course. Nah,
you got
of
your coat.
course.
Hey, Uranus not a planet no more.
Of course.
Straight up.
Nah,
Uranus not a planet.
When you most artists don't understand, bro. This shit right here that we doing is the hardest shit to do.
Yeah.
All right. Kind of like public speaking, getting in front of a mic and talking. Right. So anytime you come in front of this, you a leader.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Our forefathers, Malcolm, Martin, whoever you want to go down the list, Marcus, what do they fight for? This right here.
Yeah.
To be heard. You know what I'm saying? To get their message to the most people they could do. Us rappers nowadays take it for granted.
Yeah.
You can put out a single and reach 100,000 people. Right? So if the single is you leading them to some destructive shit, you done led 100,000 people to some destructive shit. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta be conscious.
That kind of go back to what Motive was saying, why he don't want to really do music like that no more. So do you feel kind of like guilty, like saying certain stuff?
But nah, Motive.
I mean, like
now you sound like you got a conscience now.
Nah, my headspace, the music I listen to is people who like, you feel me, make me want to get money. So that's the kind of music I make, you feel me? But at the same time, it's like, damn, I'm 1 foot in, you feel me? Like, damn, this music is kind of too real. Like, but people kind of like that because when my favorite people, like, if they doing something I'm exactly doing, you feel me? If it kind of hit home, I'd be like, dang, I feel that way more.
All right, so it's all about, I would say in that perspective, it's all about hiding the good shit in the poison.
Yeah.
Because how you do a baby, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, gotta disguise it with some good shit to give them the bad shit. You get what I'm trying to say? You gotta like, baby just ain't going, you gotta do an airplane or make the shit taste sweet. You know what I'm saying? To give them the good shit.
Yeah.
It's how you should approach the music. All right, damn, you see the niggas is, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. 1 or 2 bars in there. Give them some game.
Yeah.
Right? Because if people learned how they approach music, bro, we'll be all geniuses.
Facts.
And I say that to say like, bro, I repeat, let's just say a Lil Baby song. You know what I'm saying? If I learned the way I learned Lil Baby on me, a goddamn metaverse encryption every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta be conscious of what you're saying to these people because the consumption of it is an everyday consumption.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an everyday consumption. So it's like if you giving them bad food and they consuming it every day, what's gonna happen to them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's gonna happen to them, bro?
Motherfuckers like Money Man tell you to fix your credit, buy some crypto.
So I would just say that to you. If they like all the gangster shit, okay, give it to them, right? But giving it to them in a perspective to whereas they also learning.
Exactly.
Because if you really on that gangster shit, you know that shit don't last.
Facts.
You know you going to prison. You know you gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Most gangsters don't even want to be gangster.
Facts.
They don't even want to let you know that they gangster. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? They trying to get out of that life. They gangster by circumstance. They had to be.
And another thing, most gangsters don't even have an image.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? That's who they are.
The most gangsters niggas is smiling.
It's not an image. It's not an image thing. That's just life. Who they are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most ones with the, you know what I mean? It's ego. You get what I'm trying to say? That's ego. Most, you know what I mean? Like you learn from the movies and you know, it's gangsters in suits. Little white dudes, 5'3",
Yeah.
Boy, that nigga a gangster. Feel me?
Mhm.
You'll never know. Nigga drive a goddamn Ford, blah, blah, blah. But you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro.
If you made, let's say, you feel me, you investing in the metaverse and stuff like that, you just come up 100 million. You know, it goes like that in the crypto world. You feel me? You could just wake up one morning blue. Would you still, you feel me, be pursuing, would you still be DJing?
Yeah, because, all right. So at first, it became, the DJing and the music was just out of a passion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was just out of a love for what can I do every day and go get paid for that I love.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's where it kind of started in the beginning. But then after that, I started seeing the influence and the power that this music shit have. You know what I'm saying? So then I kind of like, you know, the more I'm getting more spiritual, I'm like, okay, nah. This is just a tool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as I love this shit, like, this is just kind of a tool for what I want to put into the universe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm good at this shit, right? But there's always going to be another hotter DJ after me. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be a nigga who will come behind me, make a better mixtape, do a better mix. You know what I'm saying? So how am I going to use this platform to impact? You know what I'm saying? Impact the world, impact the universe, impact my people. You know what I'm saying? So once it turned into that, it was like, oh, nah, I'm on a different mission.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on a different mission with this. Yeah, they love me because I could put 4 hours of music together and talk some shit. You know what I'm saying? But how I want you to actually leave with learning something from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All this shit I got inside of me. You know what I mean? I want to kind of give to the world. So once I kind of seen, nah, this shit is just a tool, it almost kind of, my shit switched from competition to contribution.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, nah, I never give it up. You know what I mean? It's always going to be different. That's why, you know, I'm switching over into the music world and putting out records, you know what I mean? And putting out albums and putting out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit into the universe that's going to stay, that's going to stick with people. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be my impact. What I use the DJing to do. You get what I'm trying to say? So as much as I love it, it's just a tool for what I got in here. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to give out into the universe. You know what I mean? So nah, well, I'm locked in. You feel me? And if it ain't DJing, it's over there on that side producing or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely locked in.
Gotta get you a DJ set in the metaverse.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I went on there and the only thing is missing is like an urban area.
Yeah, but you know, it's still early.
Yeah.
It's still early on it. You know what I'm saying? Because you actually, you know, I don't want to, as a regular nigga, you know what I'm saying? What's the metaverse? You don't even know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because we're in the know and we're in that space, we're kind of conscious of it. But like, you know, most the average person, if you want to say, they're not really up on it.
Man,
even the metaverse ain't up on the metaverse yet because they don't even know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's still in the early stages, but I just, now that we on the podcast and I'm in front of all these people, I just want my people to know, like, get up on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Learn it. Learn it, my brothers. Learn it, man. Even as to just watch 2 or 3 YouTubes. You feel me?
That's
But just
it.
know.
They break it down. So
Hit up Motive, man.
Yo, bro, I'm on this shit like, damn, fuck is an NFT? Like,
Well,
now
really,
niggas
looking at dudes like you and Motive, like with the dreads and all that, you'll never think like Motive would log into the metaverse.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? The NFT shit, like
I'm on that, bro. That's why I always say it's always one foot in, one foot out. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, not for nothing, like the hair and everything is like, you know, that's just my approach to, you know, life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see this, you know, I ain't for the government. I ain't for the, you know, it's, you know, it's roster roots. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing a fashion for me when you know what I'm saying? It's like, you see the hair, you know what I'm on. You know I'm against the system or I'm not for the status quo. You know what I'm saying? You see the tats, like, I already picked the side. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, we live in a world where it's like, I don't want to say a world. We live in the capital of capitalism.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm trying to say? So it don't matter what I look like in America. right?
All they see is green.
All they see is green. You feel me?
Especially
all
in the metaverse.
We finna be whatever the fuck. I could be a whole nother person on the metaverse.
Bruh.
You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, no, never just let, the appearance and shit hold you back. Like, nah, you could go get money in that same space.
Yeah.
How you want to do it, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How you want to do it. How you want to, but yeah, the metaverse shit's still early. And I just advise all my young niggas, man, get on it, bruh. I watched the YouTube the other day, 2-3 YouTubes, and I made an NFT. Right? You know what I'm saying? And it's still motherfuckers don't know what that shit mean. They look at it like, oh my God, what is that, bro? I sat down, watched this little white man, and that's how I know we late.
Yeah.
Because the white man, I don't want to say white man or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? The dude I was watching, boy, he got whole tutorials and blah, blah, blah. And niggas got NFTs and blah, blah.
Longest.
And I'm in this bitch, like, damn, just learning. So that means he was on it 5 years ago.
Bruh. Getting rich, dog.
Yeah, in that
so
space.
rich.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit
5
is
years
crazy.
ago. Yeah, dog.
Man, I don't even want to, bruh, dog. But it kind of makes sense though. Like you ain't got to put no trust into nobody. You ain't got to put no trust in no bank. Your bank is on your phone.
Nah,
you feel me?
that's why, because it's so early, as black people, we got to get on it because it's the level up.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm trying to say? We got money that, you know what I'm saying?
The dollar, the US dollar
it's away from their banking system.
It's a new way for them to get the data too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's the easiest way for them to get the data in the metaverse.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm gonna trip y'all out, right? There's a AI. I think LZ might be up on that. There's an AI that could reproduce.
What you mean?
There's an AI
artificial intelligence
that can reproduce.
Wow.
You understand?
Creepy.
So with the metaverse, you are, like he said, it's new. You don't know where it's going, bro.
We could go deep into the artificial AI shit. I saw some shit the other day. Damn. It's on Netflix, man. I forget the documentary, but all artificial intelligence, like they make it so spooky, right? But all it really is them just up on shit early.
Yeah.
And going in and configuring shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a girl was like, on the Netflix shit I was watching, it was a Face ID. And she was trying to create...
The black girl.
The black girl.
The black girl.
Yeah.
I can't remember the show, but I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember the show,
yeah.
She was trying to create face recognition. And she was going into the system, bro, there ain't no black people. So they ain't recognize her face on the shit. You know what I'm saying?
She created it.
So she now...
Oh, wow.
On her little rabbit hole, saw, there's fucking racism in artificial intelligence. Right? So all artificial intelligence is just the people in power going in and creating early shit. Like just being up on shit and programming it, you know what I'm saying? And giving it into the world, right? And we're looking at it as some spooky shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's really just them programming and being up on the programming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, once I seen that shit, I'm like, it's racism and artificial intelligence. Oh, nah.
Yeah.
They just up on it. We ain't up on it. And then they're going to bring it to you on some spooky shit like, but like what you were saying, the artificial, the robot, all that is a program robot.
Yeah.
A dude went into the blah, 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 program codes. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Because they saying they don't know how the AI is learning right now.
That would be blowing my mind. Yeah, consciousness and emotions and learning. That shit kind of like, that's like a monkey have a thumb. You feel me?
But being humans, we so curious about that shit that we gonna cause our own demise.
Exactly. That's why 1 foot in, 1 foot out. What Bob say?
Maybe we might have the littest butler ever.
Yeah, Bob say what Bob say on the song. No fear for nuclear energy because none of them can stop at a time. That's the shit he was talking about. You feel me? Like he was on that shit, early. Like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. As much as it's so whatever, it can be your demise.
Yeah.
So you just gotta, you know what I mean? Stay in the middle. Buddhism, they teach you the middle way. Stay in the middle of everything. You know what I'm saying? Of everything.
Damn, the kids ain't gonna know what it feel like. You feel me? Being in the middle though. They born straight into metaverse shit. You feel me? So that shit gonna be hard, bro.
That's a great ass point.
Us as damn, that's crazy, bro. Because they gonna born right in.
We dead in the middle. We know how to survive with it and without it.
Say us as like parents and shit. We kind of like gotta like, you know what I mean? It's us to give them the balance, but it's like as generations change, the kids now born into the shit. Mm-hmm. Imagine they kids.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm trying to say? They might not even know what outside look like.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to take the phone from them because look, you make money from your phone all day.
Facts. Oh, nah, the phone already is a part of us. Like if you want, you we're gonna go back to the movies and shit, the robots and the androids and shit. Like not for nothing, this shit is already built into you. Like if you really think about it, you know what I'm saying? It's already part of you. It ain't even something different now. Yeah. The phone is they created it to where the phone is
you need it
everything.
Yeah, the whole life.
So it's already another arm, you know what I'm saying? It's part of you. So yeah, that shit ain't going nowhere. That shit is we already in that era, that phase to where as nigga the phone is a part of you. That shit is not going anywhere, bro.
The only thing I do like about the metaverse is like, all right, since it's less, people don't really want to work, and they go start having like play to earn games on there.
Yeah.
So you don't really gotta. We finna be.
But shit,
I
ain't gonna lie to you.
By AIs regardless.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, niggas with crypto, niggas might have to work now on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's a form of currency. So if you doing work on the internet, how you gonna get paid?
Yeah.
Ethereum, Bitcoin, whatever you know what I'm saying? Because now we got internet money. So in the essence, like, you might have to work too on the internet to get you some Ethereum.
Well, I don't know.
If
you already ahead, well, you feel me?
Well, as far as like when I say work, as far as like production or manual labor or want to get paid for something, or you know what I'm saying? Because even though it's if you want to say a fictional world, you know what I'm saying, it's still same rules apply.
Yeah, facts.
The same regular life rules apply. You know what I'm saying? You want something, how you gonna get it? You know what I mean? You gotta work
it's
for
a follow system.
Yeah,
So
that's
gotta
everything.
build up that following again.
Don't think they not on it
That's
too.
why we starting now. That's why you gotta start now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Now.
Don't think that they not on it too. And as wild as it may be, it's okay. As wild as it may be, there is structure to it. Like don't get it twisted.
The shit is a real math problem that they got like figured out to the T.
Yeah, but just my young brothers, man, just get up on it now, early. You feel me? Because it's a new space to whereas like if you get up on it now in 10 years, boy,
you'll be A-okay.
LZ been talking about it, hasn't he? He been in my ear.
Yeah.
NFT, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
That shit is but that's dope. Yo, that's dope. That's more. And that's like a deeper subject, you know what I mean? Probably off topic, but like we need that as like brothers and black, you know what I mean? Because I was up on NFTs and crypto from my partners and them be like he in your ear like, damn, K, you ain't set up your Coinbase yet? You ain't get your coin wallet?
All that. Hey, I wish the mic was over there. He could drop dollars on all that shit.
So salute you, nigga. It was my cousin like, damn, I'm thinking like, damn, Coinbase.
Takoshi and the this and the that. Yeah. All in my ear with that shit.
So yeah, not for nothing. Like even with me, like in the Bitcoin space and all of that, like I'm still slow with it. I ain't got like all my money in Bitcoin, but I at least learned, nigga, set up your Coinbase wallet, set up, you know what I'm saying, your Coinbase, learn how to transfer. You know, once I learned how to transfer the Ethereum and the Bitcoin and the cash, oh, it was over.
Okay.
Oh, you don't even know enough.
I'm like, oh, this shit do transfer. Like I see it in my eyes. I'm like, oh, this shit transfer. Oh, man, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? But then now look, I'm learning, boom, it's doing all these transfers. I had to pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? You're doing all these, so don't get it twisted. Like, I'm gonna just go out here and buy these coins, come up, blah, blah. Nah, it's still like,
you get taxed on capital gains.
Yeah.
That.
So it's
ways around everything, though. That's why they kind of
salute to just,
what you mean,
brothers like you.
Game?
Like,
fix the mic a little bit.
Capital gains, basically whatever you make. So if you bought Bitcoin at 50,000 and you sold it at 60,000, you only getting taxed on that 10,000 profit that you make.
Okay.
So if you lose money, you don't get taxed on it.
Okay.
So what they doing is like, let's say you made 500,000 in crypto. They'll take out a loan for 500,000. Claim it as a loss. Oh. And then you pay the loan back with your 500,000 that you got in credit.
Boy, these boys, hey man.
Right? Right? I be like, yo.
Well, they got it figured out, man.
They got ways around, boy. This shit
they
is.
got it figured out, bro. They
Listen,
got
man,
it
I be
figured out.
asking questions because I need to know,
bro.
man.
They got it
Shit
figured out,
crazy.
man. So yeah,
And
man.
then, like you let your dollar sit there, bro. Inflation going up 13% a year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you got $1 million in the bank, bro, you leave it in there for a year, you coming out with 930,000, basically.
Yeah. So it almost makes sense now to put your shit in the crypto.
Bruh,
And
your
keep
money
it in
can actually
crypto.
go up.
You feel me? Because you got a chance for this shit to go up. And if you want, you go get your shit back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You go get, as opposed to it just sitting in the motherfucking bank,
Yep.
not doing nothing, and them eating off it, and you know what I'm saying? So we already know how the bank system. That
bruh,
ain't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? For you to get no money.
a bank give me 0.2% on my savings. They got motherfucking platforms right now with cryptocurrency give you 12% back on your money, bro. Just by having it sitting in there. Why am I going to a bank? Why would I go to a bank? Why would I put my listen?
Yeah, shit, real out there, bro.
That's
So
the
it's
only way to
definitely a
stop
space.
inflation.
That's
US
what I'm
dollar
saying.
finna crash. You
Yeah,
heard it
so that's
first.
why I was like with the banking system and all that, like we wasn't there for that. When we just came, when we was, born, we was born into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
kind of was in the beginning of credit cards.
Yeah,
dog.
well,
Like,
credit
that shit
cards
crazy.
too. But I'm just saying, like when I say the banking system, I'm talking about like the big one.
This is
Because
the
it's
future right
it's a
here.
system. Like
Yeah.
from, if I'm not mistaken, the Queen of England and
Yeah.
whatever. We could go deep to
Yeah.
Rothschilds and I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a
Yeah.
whole nother wormhole to go down. But it's a system. We wasn't there for that. This now might or has the ability to overthrow that system.
Of course.
You
There
know
ain't
what
even
I'm saying?
no Mike. Damn
nah,
no
it
more.
will eventually.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like, if we up on it now and like, not for nothing, like, where's the black nigga Coinbase?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where's the black nigga?
I low-key
Where's
want
the-
to
you know what
start
I'm
making
saying?
some
Where's the-
courses,
I mean, Jim
dog.
Jones started one.
Nah,
though.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
saying, but
Started
not,
one,
but
yeah.
it's an opportunity now.
Yeah.
You feel me? So a black dude could come up now and then I'm buying crypto on his platform
Yeah.
Yeah.
as opposed to Coinbase.
Coinbase.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Crypto.com.
I'm buying crypto on Hove Coinbase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we transfer money on this, you know what I mean?
So, all right. So, motive, how? Because I know you know. So, how is this not like money laundering in a way? Like,
Who says not?
you feel me? 'Cause that's what it sounds like to me. You feel me? That's what it sounds
It's
like.
decentralized. You're decentralizing your money. That's why the government hated so much.
That's why they hate it. Yeah.
They're not. Uncle Sam is not getting his cut.
Nah.
Only when you file taxes, but
Only
not
when
in
Nah.
the verse.
Only when
Yeah,
you come
bro.
over
Right.
to try. Only when you try to come over to get some cash for it.
Yeah, that's the only time.
But
if
not-
you keep your money over there,
Yeah.
But now businesses is accepting
Accepting
Bitcoin.
it.
yeah, bro, you
Accepting
about to be
it.
able to get a loan for Bitcoin.
So you're telling me Uncle Sam is not getting a cut when you?
Nope. That's why the rappers.
it's
why you
ways to
think-
be real
Why you
discreet
think?
around.
Well,
You
I
feel
don't
me?
want to say the rappers, but musicians. Period. Why you think they in a rush to make an NFT?
Mhm.
Because not even the label.
Yeah.
Because that's not in the contract from.
It's
Hey,
the blockchain.
I'm gonna take it a step further. You know why they buying NFT? Rappers are buying the Bored Apes. Them shit's worth $250,000.
Mhm.
Tax write off.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. So you know what I mean? It's crazy, but it's still early though that we really got to get up on it, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? Like I say, 10 years, 20 years.
Bro, even beats, bro.
Yeah.
The samples, you could just go around samples now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get nothing. So it's like
That's the thing.
as an artist,
You ain't got to go around no man, ain't
as
no
an
middleman,
artist,
nothing.
If I'm an
Contract.
artist, you know what I'm saying? I'm NFT all the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That
I'm
ain't no
NFT
way
all the
around
way.
it.
I'm NFT.
And you got to use Ethereum
all
for each
the
transaction.
way. But what I'm learning too though is how they, because we still late on it, right? Even on the platform. Like, okay, remember I told you I made an NFT the other day, so I'm all hype.
Mhm.
What, nigga?
How you made it?
All right, so through Coinbase, right? Or your coin wallet, right? There's a button you press, and it's to take you to like you could search. So you just put in OpenSea.
Yeah,
right?
OpenSea.
OpenSea is an NFT platform
Mm-hmm.
to whereas they sell NFTs on.
Mhm.
You get what I'm trying to say? But it's not the only one. It's a lot of different platforms. That's why I say
Yeah.
where the Jay-Z
Rarible.
platform at. You know what I'm saying?
But
Or where
did
the-
you have to? Well, if you want to sell it though, how?
Oh, that's what
you
I'm
have to
saying.
create your
That's
shit?
where,
Okay,
that's
go
where
ahead.
I'm going. All right, boom. So I learned like through my Coinbase, because you gotta remember, before I did the NFT, I got into the Bitcoin space first on how to get your Bitcoin and the Coinbase wallet. So now when I'm making an NFT, I'm seeing it's all connected, right? Because NFTs work good with Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? That's where, you know what I mean?
That's the best blockchain.
That's the best blockchain right now, you know what I mean, with
yeah.
NFTs. So as you making your NFT, you got to have some Ethereum. So they make it easy on Coinbase, right? To just go straight to OpenSea.
Yeah.
So now you create a profile on OpenSea, which like the same thing as Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever.
Social media platform.
Upload your picture, put your background. I'm like, oh, this
but your shit connected
moving.
to your wallet now.
It's connected to your crypto wallet. You feel me?
But
it's
that's
connected.
what you take everywhere.
Yeah, you know
take
what I'm
it
saying?
to the
It's connected to your
metaverse.
crypto. Yeah,
You
it's
take it to OpenSea.
Everything. It's like your wallet, like your wallet in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? So now you on this platform, right? And you could sell your NFTs on the platform, right? This is where they get you though now. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we still learning, right? But it makes sense, all right? Because I was just creating my logo, right? My my DJ logo, my Killa K logo. I was like, that's gonna be my kind of NFT practice. You know what I'm saying? So I put it on. So now it's easy to make. Point, click, blah, blah, blah. You got an NFT. Now to sell it, right? Is where the come in, you know what I mean? So now, boom, they got thing. I believe it's called like gas prices or
gas fees.
Gas fees.
Higher than a motherfucker,
gas fees,
boy.
right? So now it's a fee to sell it on a platform.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Which makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Got to remember though, Ethereum and the dollar fluctuate. So like just say, all right, so let's just say
gas
my little
fee will be 70 one day.
All right, so my
See,
little
this is the side I want to hear.
Yeah,
y'all are painting the beautiful paradise.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So it's still early.
Tough.
So now with let's just say my little NFT, right? All right, that I want to sell on their platform. The transaction or the cash, like I just basically my little NFT, I gotta pay $300 in fees.
Yep.
Cash.
Yep.
Just to put it on their platform.
Yep.
Right? Which is like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Who's gonna buy my little logo for $300, right?
Yep.
As an artist though, right? It makes sense. Feel me? Cause like you could put up whatever.
Yeah.
But I was at first I was like, damn, all the high gas fees, they go Babylon again. With the, you know what I'm saying? There they go with the trickery. You feel me? As much as this shit's so crazy, they go Babylon again with the trickery. You feel me? It's always something with Babylon, right? But then I was like, okay, you on their platform, this NFT is gonna sell forever.
Yeah. 5% off each one.
Exactly. So that little 300 or whatever you put up that they take, right? I kind of understand it now.
Yeah.
Because this shit I can make 80 million
Yeah.
off this little 300 or whatever I choose to sell it as. Because it's like you gotta choose to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like find something equivalent to what you're gonna sell it as. Your little, whatever NFT you're trying to make it as, what do you feel like people would buy it for?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? It's that kind of equivalent. So it's like, as a regular dude, for like a world famous artist, it makes sense.
Right.
You do a one-of-one, nigga gonna go on that shit and pay a stack.
Yeah.
2 stacks, $1 million, whatever. Right? Cause it's, you know what I mean? If you're a one-on-one, but if you're just an upcoming artist, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Still getting there.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing it as it's gonna be the next platform gonna have lower fees. And you know what I'm saying?
They trying to fix Ethereum. They finna have Ethereum 2.0.
Yeah, it's still in that space, but that's
cheaper.
what I'm saying. Like,
But
it's easy to make an NFT though. It's just when you go to sell it now is when
you know you ain't gotta sell it on Ethereum though.
Yeah, it's like hold on, what's going on here?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Pop star, exactly.
Y'all ain't
You
gotta
feel
sell
me?
it on Ethereum.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can sell it on Matic.
But not even.
That shit is
not
literally
even
$0
Not
gas
even
fee.
if your fan base exists in the which they already do, the digital world, and they fuck with you. What Nip say? Proud to pay. They paid $100 for the mixtape.
I gotta put y'all on
You know what I'm saying?
what people don't know about, or like what some people don't know about NFTs. A lot of NFTs have something called utility. You feel me? Like, you're not just buying a picture, you buying access to a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So you feel me? Like, niggas spending $250,000 on a Bored Ape, and that's the cheapest one. basically I'm in a community of 10,000 people who willing to spend $250,000 on a Bored Ape. You feel me? You know what kind of conversation, you know what kind of, and they're a community that help each other.
Yeah.
So if you a Bored Ape owner, if Rick a Bored Ape owner, right, and he said, oh, he finna launch an NFT project, and I'm a Bored Ape owner, I'm in the community, we all Bored Ape owners, we finna say, hey, Rick's launching a project, we're supporting our fellow ape. You feel me? Like, this shit is really a fraternity. This shit really deep as fuck.
We're gonna use that for like live events too, bro.
Bruh, you can't get it. You can't get into this. You can't get into this shit because you don't own the ape. Show me your MetaMask. Like, you feel me? You know you can go to your Coinbase. Show me your Bored Ape right now.
But here
we don't want no
classism
screenshot.
though. That's kind of
But that's
Ain't
what
no
I'm saying. But
racism no more. This shit goes to be
classism.
Hey, but all right, dude, that's why I say 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're the same regular, the
But
same
it
regular
makes
rules
sense, though,
is gonna apply.
Okay, you get 5% off of every transaction, right? So I buy your NFT and I have it. What's the purpose of somebody else buying it from me? Because they really want that utility that the NFT bring. You feel me? Whether it's like, all right, if I buy this Killa K NFT, I get a free hoodie every 3 months type shit. And he gonna be like, damn, I want that dope ass hoodie that he be dropping every 3 months. I gotta get me one of them NFTs. And the nigga buy it from him. You feel me? That's your 5% sale right there.
Yeah.
So
I did see that when I was creating my NFT.
Yeah.
Cause there's certain shit you could unlock.
Yeah.
That you could put. You know what I'm saying?
I
wasn't really paying attention to it because I was just putting my logo. But they do got shit you could unlock.
That's how you make your shit go to the moon,
Yeah,
bro.
they do got certain shit you could unlock that only that person could get.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's buying that shit. So once I seen that, I was like, yeah, this is where it's going. Like every artist, you got to put out an NFT. Like the streaming shit, it's gonna be for your free shit.
Yeah.
But when you want your money,
that's like the new merchandise.
Yeah,
pack.
if you want your money, it's the NFT.
You
blockchain.
You pay 100, you get all this.
I see that shit like the future for real.
It
bro.
is.
Like,
it is.
Ain't no way around
used
it.
to watch movies and shit and how they used to pay for shit.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it.
For the music industry, bro, like artists need to capitalize off of this.
Yeah.
Because you got direct access to your fans. And let's say your fan buy your NFT for a high price and you're like, yo, bro, each concert I have, this front seat.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Yours.
That's how it is.
Time.
Yeah.
That's what Motive is saying in the club.
You're gonna get your real fans.
Yeah.
Not the bandwagon.
The next thing you know, that NFT gonna be worth 50,000. Because you know, you feel me? If I buy this NFT, I got the front row to the
And
show.
then they get the percentage off it. Like every time it sell.
Bro, imagine
You know
a
what I'm
Bored
saying?
Ape,
Every time it,
$250,000.
Every time it sell, you get, you know what I mean?
That shit be sold back and forth so many times, bro.
It's the future of it, dog.
At least 20 Bored Apes being sold a day, bro.
Yeah,
$250,000.
It's the future of it.
Cheapest. And he get 5% just for making it.
But I definitely, that's the future of it, bro. Definitely NFTs and crypto and
You go into a record store, somebody might give away a free CD. Nah, ain't no giving away a free CD. It's in the blockchain. My 5% automatically cut them. That's what I love about it. You ain't even gotta trust nobody. It's nothing to trust. You trusting the computer. The computer sending your 5% right to your account. No matter what. It don't matter. You feel me? No matter what. As soon as it's sold, you go look in your account. It's
the
there.
world we in, man.
I love it. I love it, bro.
Yeah.
And ain't no printing money. We printing money like it ain't shit, bro. We print $3, $4, $5 trillion
that's
a year.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's there.
Bitcoin is 1 trillion. Ain't no more.
They just signed a bill for 1.2 trillion.
And we getting taxed on each dollar that's being printed.
Yeah.
So more debt.
Yeah, exactly.
We borrowing 3.5 and we owe interest on it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna never shake back.
We owe ourselves. We owe debt to ourselves.
Yeah, you feel me? That's why I say that NFT shit is kind of like the credit card system. You use your credit card enough, what you get? Rewards, you get perks. You feel me? You get hotels for cheaper. You get rentals. Like all that shit based on utility.
Yeah, nah, it's dope, bro.
Boy, we talking about shit, boy.
Yeah.
And I'm just locked in listening. I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm just,
nah, it's dope, man. We definitely, as you know, brothers and, you know, melanated people need to have these conversations, and man, I hope people watching that there, you know what I mean, they get this, man. It just take a couple YouTubes, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
Just, you know, just get the information, get the knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Because it's what you don't know in life, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to keep you back. That's all really fear is. Fear is just, you know what I mean? Not knowing, you know what I mean? Once you know, there's really no fear to life. It's no, you know what I'm saying? It's
if you know you're gonna wake up tomorrow, ain't no fear.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't no fear. So I just
Google YouTube University, man.
YouTube University,
all
like
of
a
that,
motherfucker.
Bro, all of that. It's not
University.
tough. It's not tough. You know what I mean? They're making it seem like it's all type of craziness, but bro, a couple YouTubers, boy, you in the game. Shit, I was with the NFT. I was with the Coinbase.
Yeah.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I went off it like a nigga like you.
Yeah.
Boy, K, you ain't on it, boy. Boy, I'm gonna send you some Bitcoin, but I ain't got no shit. Boy, you can do Bitcoin off of Cash App. Off Cash App?
Yeah.
What?
That
you
shit
do
everywhere.
Bitcoin, Cash App? Yeah, nigga, you got 500 on Cash App, Bitcoin. I'm like, okay, let me just sit down. Fired up. Nigga, couple YouTubes, I'm in the game.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, before we get out of here, K.
Yes, sir.
Give me your Miami DJ Mount Rushmore.
Miami DJ, damn, that's a good question. Damn, Miami DJ Mount Rushmore. All right. Let's just it'll first off, it's gonna be like a half. Damn, I only get 4 because it's a Mount Rushmore.
I'll let you add in another one.
All right, because it's gonna be
honorable mention.
Honorable mentions. All right, because my DJ list is gonna be have people who impacted me. You know what I'm saying? Like really impacted me on a like one-on-one level that I seen and watched and, you know what I mean, studied. And then of course like the OGs who, you know what I mean, paved the way. So, all right, we'll start with an OG, you know what I'm saying? I'll give it to DJ Uncle Al. You know what I'm saying? Because Uncle Al
nice pick.
is on the Mount Rushmore because when it comes to our style of DJing in Miami, right? Because we got a certain style of DJing, what we call mic checking. You know what I'm saying? We're real on the mic, talking to the point where we'll make our own song off another song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was real influential in that. You know what I'm saying? As well as another DJs in his time. But those street DJs, as far as like Miami DJ and mic checking, how as if you notice, like you go to other places, like other DJs ain't that powerful as Miami
Facts.
strip club DJs in particular is on the mic.
Yeah.
To where it's the whole personality, you know what I mean? To where it's really, it's become more than speaking, it's a conversation. To where you can have the whole club like your living room. You know what I'm saying? It's a conversation. Boy, I see you in the back, nigga. Wake up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? Like to where it's a conversation. So as Uncle Al, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Uncle Luke, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Uncle Luke was a DJ first. You know what I mean? African Square Park, Liberty City. He used to bring his, you know what I'm saying? And then look where he did. Just from being a DJ.
Yeah.
To as why we can cuss, why we could do anything.
Yeah.
All started from DJing. You know what I'm saying? Most big producers. So it'll be Luke, it'll be Uncle Al up there. And then I'm gonna go with some DJs who affected me kind of like on some personal shit. There was a DJ, you know what I mean? If you wasn't around in your era, but there was a DJ named DJ Ace, Crunk Man, right? King of Diamonds. When King of Diamonds first was King of Diamonds. When it wasn't a Cadillac dealership. He was King of Diamonds. You know what I'm saying? That's where it was, over there, right?
Yeah.
It was a huge club. Like for me, coming up, like this was unprecedented. How big this club was.
Yeah, that shit was fucking huge.
You feel me? Like I still to this day I couldn't believe it. Like who would do this? Only Miami niggas.
When is this ever packed?
Only Miami niggas, right? But to be in that club and DJ, your voice had to emanate. You get what I'm trying to say? Because it's not no like room you DJing. You DJing a friggin' warehouse. So your voice had to be monstrous. You know what I mean? And his voice was just so monstrous. So I learned from him as a DJ, the speaking comes from here. You know what I mean? It comes from the diaphragm.
Yeah.
It don't come from up here. You know what I'm saying? So for him, DJ Ace Crunk, man, I don't even think my dog DJ anymore. So I hope if he, you know what I mean, still seeing this, like he was real influential for me. So he goes on my Mount Rushmore. Because I used to just sit in there and be like, yo, this nigga's voice is amazing. And he just be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and this was like, you know, in Miami, when Tip Drill was climbing to the top of the roof.
Dropping down.
But he was creating the, oh shit, is she gonna drop, blah, 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 blah. And you just sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? But it was an act just through his voice, how, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he definitely goes on my Mount Rushmore. So I got Luke, Uncle Al, DJ Ace Crunk Man, that was his another name. We'll give it to the another OG. Now this is just some Trapnights shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like he's one of my OGs, but we don't vibe no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, in life, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like who you start with is not necessarily who you're gonna finish with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That goes for like music DJing. But there was a DJ by the name of DJ Crunch One. You know what I'm saying? And he was the leader of Street Connect, back to what we were talking about, or the I don't want to say the leader, but the president or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one who I would go sit in the booth and just watch. You know what I'm saying? Coco's day shift. You know what I'm saying? I would come open up the club and I see him set up and you know what I mean? All the things I'm doing now as a DJ, you know what I'm saying? On my own, which didn't happen. And that's another thing about time. It takes time. This is 8-9 years later. But all the things I was doing with him, just watching him, I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely, even though, you know, just on another note, we on par, he kind of, you know, did some grimy shit, but that was more in his life. It got nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Shit he facing. It's kind of like, so I don't want to like, but we just definitely, you know what I mean? We in a space where we don't vibe no more. But he still goes up on my Mount Rushmore. You know what I'm saying? And another one, honorable mention, right? There's two, right? Be the other two DJs in Street Connect who kind of took me in. The DJ Meat, you know what I'm saying? Who's a big DJ out here now.
Yeah. That's our DJ Meat.
SNDS Radio.
Biggest, I say, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm gonna call him the strip club king. Cause at least down here, that's what he is. You know what I'm saying? Him and there was another DJ, actually his homeboy, DJ Slim, right? But these were the three influential DJs who kind of took me in the beginning. You know what I mean? The first meeting I ever had, I met DJ Meat before I met DJ Crunch One, even though Crunch One was the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The first meeting we kind of had was at Tootsie's, and I'm in the parking lot, and I pull up, and then who do I meet first? DJ Meat. You know what I'm saying? Even though Crunch One, I ended up moving in, and we became roommates.
Yeah.
So that I was able to kind of like just see him, you know what I mean? So them three, Meat, Slim, Crunch One, and then I got Uncle Al, Luke. And then I gotta go some more. You feel me? Like, my bad, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
I give it to DJ Ideal.
The DJ episode.
Yeah, I give it to DJ Ideal, right? Because he's not in the hip hop space no more, but he was the one who kind of taught me it was money in mixtapes, right? Because this was when Gangsta Grills was popping, in the era where, nigga, you getting $10, $5, whatever.
Yeah.
You feel me? Off a physical CD.
Yeah.
Right? And he showed me like, nigga got a Lexus off of selling mixtapes.
Yeah.
Feel me? And this time I'm like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? A Lexus? Nigga, all he was doing was DJing parties, selling mixtapes. You know what I mean? So he kind of showed me like, nah, it's money in this. If you just apply yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Apply yourself. Buy these burners, put your mixtape, burn it, get you a nice copy. You know what I'm saying? And go out into the streets. And back then, you had the mom and pop stores so you could sell it. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he definitely, goes on my Mount Rushmore. Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Khaled, not for nothing, if not, would be, I don't want to say or like, all right, the Mount Rushmore, he's number one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll just say he's number one over everybody. You know what I mean? Nah, I can't say that because I had my other Mount Rushmores, you know what I'm saying, are more personal. But I hold Khaled so high because I remember Khaled going to listen to him at Madhouse, right? And he was a reggae DJ.
Yeah.
Right? He was it's not cool to say it now, right? And you could bleep me out, but he was the Arab Attack. You know what I mean? After 9/11 and all that, it was no more. You can't call him that. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But that's what he was, you know what I mean? And I'm Jamaican, you know what I'm saying? Like, not for nothing, I don't know if I said it yet, but you know what I'm saying? One time for my yard, I'm Jamaican, right? So for me, like going to watch Khaled and the Jamaican part, like it was just different. You know what I'm saying? Because you really got a DJ, like personality, mic talk, everything. You know what I mean? I used to go to Madhouse and just watch him. So I was there from his reggae days to transition over into the hip hop, to seeing Lincoln with Ross, to him going from Mix 96 on the 99 Jams, you know what I'm saying, putting out the first album. And then, so I was there for the, you know what I mean? So he showed me, boy, you could be a DJ and be the biggest nigga in the world.
Yeah, for real.
You feel me? You could take the DJ and become an artist and be the biggest artist in the world, and you a DJ. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and then him being from my city, it's like if you don't look at him as motivation, you know what I mean? So I don't want to be too long-winded, but yeah, that's my Mount Rushmore right there. And whoever else I forgot, you know what I'm saying? My bad. But yeah, Khaled, Luke, Uncle Al, we could throw Entice in there. Just for the fact I've been listening to Entice on 99 Jams for over 10 years. We could throw Waggy T in there. You know what I'm saying? There's so many. But those are like who's real influential in my wanting to be DJ. Oh, my bad, dog. Well, you said Miami. But I was going to throw DJ Drama in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because just the mixtape culture. And I was a Gangsta Grills baby. You know what I'm saying? I think I had every Gangsta Grills ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Man, appreciate you.
Nah, appreciate y'all, man. And before we get up out of here, though, DJ Killa K, Forever Live, Ice Billionberg, biggest record in the world. You know what I'm saying? I need y'all to go online, stream that. I got an EP dropping, top of the year. You know what I'm saying? I got an EP dropping. Make sure y'all look out for that. My merch, I got a merch line. You know what I'm saying? It's actually, this is one of the shirts. This is my Killer DJ shirt, but it's actually Lotus Life. You know what I'm saying? That's my merch line. So you go to lotuslife.shop. You know what I'm saying? I got some merch out there. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all having me, man. Killa K from Dade County to the world. You had a
single, right?
Yeah, I got a single. I got a big single out right now. It's called Forever Live, featuring the person behind us right here. You know what I mean? That's where we're at, actually, Keyholder Studios. Shout out to my brother, Ice Billionberg, one of the biggest artists to ever come out of Miami, Florida, period. You know what I'm saying? And we got a single together on, actually, Live House Music Group, which is the label, #1 independent label out of Miami. For a long time, we don't get our just due. You know what I'm saying? But we've been independent for years. If you want to talk about independent, it's the blueprint over here at Live House. So got a big single in the streets right now. I need y'all to go support that, man. DJ Killa K, Ice Billionberg, is called Forever Live, produced by DJ Huff out of Broward. You know what I mean? So Dade County, Broward County, you like what I did there, Trey. You ain't even know. He thought it was a juke record. That boy, Broward. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Broward, and you know what I mean? Big record out there, man. So support that.
Man, we support you.
Yeah.
We fuck with you.
And then too, man, shouts out to Trapnights, man. I got my socks. Make sure you get yours. Shouts out to Reek. Shouts out to Motive. Shouts out to everybody. Appreciate y'all having me, man. This was dope. Had some good conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man.
Appreciate y'all.
Listen, we did it again.
Trapnights.
You feel me?
Bing bong.
What do you want to say to Joe Byron?
Yo, shorty. All right, man. Let me chill. But man, it's your boy Reek.
It's your boy Flystone the Motive.
Killa K.
I'm up out of here, man. K-Murder305. Instagram,
meet
IG,
us in the
Twitter.
metaverse.
Yeah, meet us in the metaverse. Go watch some YouTubes and get in the metaverse, man.
Yes, sir. And we about to take it out, man.
Love.
Trying to act okay, I developed phony ways, but it's the perfect date to go up according to what my rollie say. Like the old bird say, I'm on my way, but I was going through your page, cause I was in the club bored, cause the dancers was just posing for their OnlyFans.